probably do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe once a week or something.
Well, yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Even like once a month.
Yes, Hotshot asked me why I'm not in the NCAA tournament pool, and I guess it's all being done online. I haven't checked my company email in about a month. But I could do that today, right? I've tried the games.
Till 9 a.m., yeah.
9 a.m.?
Oh, you could do it.
First game starts at 9?
9:15, I think, yeah.
Wow.
So, a little like Christmas today for me.
All right. You got your dancing shoes on.
So excited I woke up.
You're ready to roll. You got your dancing shoes on and your sports betting accounts are open.
That's right.
Because, is he a fan of Drake today?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
And we're not talking about the cupcakes today. We're talking about the university.
That's right.
I don't know who you're betting on, but I don't know. For some reason, Drake is just a funny name to me.
People are kind of on him. Aren't they a 12 seed?
Oh, yeah. And everyone loves the Drake.
Everyone loves the
Every year, 12 beats a 5. Every single damn year.
Except for last year.
You got your dancing shoes on?
I do, actually.
You ready to go here?
Ready to go.
Are you ready to start Dancing with the Stars or what?
I am.
This is the real Dancing with the Stars.
No, I know.
This is the crap you watch.
No, it is not like the crap I watch, which I absolutely love.
This is the most pure sporting event that the world has to offer. This is not about money.
Oh, no.
This is not about money.
Right?
What else is there? I'm trying to think of what else there could be. No, there's nothing else but money.
No.
This is not spoiled athletes that are half-assing it because they're, just living too cushy a life. For a lot of these players, it's their last competitive game they're going to be playing.
Right. It's true competition of the sport.
They do it for the love of the game, Terry, as we like to say in the trade. This is as pure a sport, a sporting event as you'll ever find. Everyone giving 110%, all for the love of the game. 98% of the players you see today, Terry, are not going to be moving to the next level. They're not going to be playing in the NBA.
Yep. So they're playing with, what is it? No.
What is it? Well, you get back
without reservation. I don't know. No abandon, whatever. No, I don't know.
Should we burp her or something?
Yeah, burp me.
I did mention you should get back to us on that. You should have taken my advice. That's right, taken it. Anyhow, it is the big dance, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay.
Oh, Drake's a 5 seed. Whoa.
Is it really?
I thought it was a 12 seed.
Well, you had the 12-5 matchup, right? You said it the wrong way.
Yeah, wow.
And,
cool. Well, that's exciting.
Do they play today or no?
That I do not know.
See, I don't like a school like Drake where you can't tell by the name of the school where the hell they're from. I mean, Drake can be anywhere. I could see it as an Indiana school. I could see it as like a...
Are you talking about the hated Bulldogs from Des Moines, Iowa, T-Man?
Is that where they're from?
Oh, really?
Of course.
Drake University?
Why shouldn't I have known they're from Iowa? The name says it all.
28-4, 15-3 in the conference.
Put the name of your city and or state in your school's title and call it a day, please.
The Missouri Valley champion. Don't you sleep on this team.
Is there a well, at least we know where they're from, right? They're from the Missouri Valley, right?
That's true.
Oh, okay,
Close,
thank you so much. Is there a Drake, Iowa?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, thank you. My point exactly.
Yeah, it's like Butler, Siena, where are all these teams from?
Don't give your college a stupid name.
They're picked to finish 9th in their conference this
Let
year.
us know where you're from. You don't sit out there going, I wonder where this team Oregon's from. No, you know.
Right, you know. How about Purdue? No idea.
Good idea. Mm-hmm.
Belmont.
It's a racetrack, yes.
Yeah, right. You may know, but...
Mm-hmm. It's a very exciting day, as you can tell, Terry.
I know.
A lot of men wake up and have a couple of bucks on the line here. And that's why this is such an exciting event for the masses. Because everyone, man, woman, and child, is in an office pool.
Or a school pool, mind you. Elementary, middle school, believe me, I know.
Well, that's a shame. My 1-year-old is in a pool already, too. That's right. He's rooting hard for the Drake.
My middle schoolers keep coming home going, is Kansas any good? UNC any good?
Well, ask Dorothy.
Yeah, and I'm like,
leave
ask
me alone.
your brother, I don't know.
Oh, all right. So that's something to look forward to. Even before the show's even out, the first games will be played, and Vinnie the Pooh could care less. He's the only one in America. Look at him.
He's just sitting there like, what?
In America.
Like, Hotshot was late to come to the studio, so I said to Vinnie, do you think he's putting on his dancing shoes? And he starts laughing, like, really loud. And I go, do you know why you're laughing?
No way.
And he said, because the visual of Hotshot and dancing shoes, right? That's right. I said, well, it's a little more than that.
Right.
Do you know why dancing shoes may be significant as it pertains to today? He said, I have no idea.
No, I could really care less.
You're the only one.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got, like...
My wife filled out 2 brackets.
There you go.
Exactly. That's the point. It's college basketball. It's real...
Oh, here we go.
Grind out every minute of every second of every game to the max kind of... all right.
Something else is on.
Okay, something else is on for him.
Right.
At 9:20... He'll be watching The View.
Businesses lose like $1.75 billion today.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, some crazy amount like that for people who are going to call in sick or not pay attention to work.
Right.
Well, that's a drop in the bucket.
Except for Vinnie. He'll be totally dialed in.
Yeah,
I love work.
Making money somewhere.
Wow. All right. Well, it's an exciting day. We'll come back. We'll get started after these words.
The T-Man Show.
When it comes to the cameras, Seal's been angry, outspoken, and fiercely protective of wife Heidi Klum and their 3 children. And then, last night, as they departed a Los Angeles restaurant, Seal and Heidi were again surrounded by a pressing throng of shutterbugs.
Wow. Seal going off, Terry. Seal just lashing out at the paparazzi.
Did the singer lose his cool and lash out at the paparazzi? Yes, and how?
They think I'm going to be nice to you because you're filming me. He's a cockroach, just like you. And you ruin people's lives. That's what you do.
You ruin people's lives.
Wow.
He's just going off.
He is.
It's been a long time since he was kissed by a rose, Terry. This man ain't playing no more.
I got kissed by a rose every day with Heidi Klum. She's such a rose to him.
They think I'm going to be nice to you because you're filming me. He's a cockroach, just like you.
You think I'm going to be nice to you because you're filming me? You can forget it.
What was that? Very good accent, by the way.
They think I'm going to be nice to you because you're filming me. He's a cockroach, just like you.
I'll kick your ass up and down the street.
I bet he could, by the way.
I don't know. He's kind of a small guy, Terry. Somebody's paparazzi are,
big and fat and slow.
Well, they're maybe big and fat and slow, but they're living day to day. They need every last little snapshot to put the food on the table.
But Seal has gone through some things in his life, hasn't they? They haven't lived his life.
Something really scarred him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are so wrong.
He's got a couple of jagged edges there on the
whoa.
Not the baby's bottom kind of facial complexion that you're
comes from a pretty rough background.
There was some tussles, I'm sure, in the day,
They think I'm going to be nice to you because you're filming me. He's a cockroach, just like you. And you ruin people's lives. That's what you do.
And Seal's mood didn't exactly brighten when Heidi was brought into the conversation.
Must have had some bad sushi or something in that dinner, because he came out just a firestorm, and then they bring up Heidi Klum, and he's ready to give him both barrels now.
Your lady, she seems to have a lot more peace with her. She doesn't.
Oh, you bring up. See? Does it sound like the paparazzi's a little scared of him, or what?
No.
Throwing back just comments about his woman. Your lady's fine with us. Yeah, actually, let me show you this picture. Wow, that we took of her in her rack.
It's nice.
Obviously, you're not scared of Seal if you're throwing comments about his woman in his face with that kind of tone. Do you hear the paparazzi?
I do.
The way he's challenging him?
Your lady, she seems to have a lot more peace with her. Oh, she does. Don't bring her into it. Why don't you ask her mother how I feel? Ready for any of you. Bring it.
Wow.
Bring it.
Bring it. Any of you. Bring it. Bring it. I said bring it. Bring what exactly now? This is just a rumble for the ages, it sounds like, Terry. Yes.
Well,
paparazzi with the little cameras and Seal with his little 5'6" body. Oh,
5'6", please.
Come on, that's what he's about.
No, he's not.
5'7", 5'6", yes.
Seal, really?
Yes. Yes.
I thought he was a big dude. Tall one.
Maybe he looks like it on camera,
Maybe
Terry.
so.
5'7".
Really? So Heidi Klum is much taller than him?
And 4-foot heels.
Wow.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But he ain't no big guy. Maybe he, I don't know, with the bald head he had in the mid-'90s and stuff, maybe he looked a little bigger and rougher than he is. Not a big guy.
No idea.
He's not a big guy. Why do you think Jimmy Fred loves him so much?
Oh, he does love him. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Same size.
Stuck in 91.
What do you got, Pasty? Am I way off? Why? What is he at?
It says he's tall, really tall, 6 feet 3.5.
See what I'm saying, Terry?
Yeah, that's 5'7".
He ain't no 6'3.5".
No, really, he is. He's a huge dude.
Oh, really?
He's very tall. Yeah.
No idea.
Well, you know.
That's why Jimmy loves him. He loves tall people. He'll just look up and we should meet him someday.
6'3.5"? Where are you getting that from? All right. Well, there you go. Papa is in big trouble.
More importantly, who do you like in the Xavier Georgia matchup today? Tipping off at 9:20 on CBS.
What's the spread?
I got 8.5.
Really?
Everyone on Xavier's 5'7". So
Okay, good.
they're really going to be up against it.
The Musketeers of Xavier.
Oh, Georgia's lucky they even got in the tournament. Come on.
They won 4 games in a row, 2 in one day.
I understand what they did. They had to win their conference tournament just to be allowed to go to this unbelievable sporting event. It's because there was a twister right in the backyards of all the players.
Had to play 2 games in one day.
That's right. All the other players from every other team took a crap in their pants just fighting for survival, and Georgia was the least scared of the elements, and they wound up winning their own tournament. But they shot their wad, and they will go down to Xavier, whatever the spread is, take Xavier in the points.
Even with wins against Mississippi State, Arkansas, and Kentucky, you're going against Georgia?
I understand who they beat in their conference tournament. The SEC, yes, has some very impressive teams. However, have you ever heard of the term, shot their load? Yes,
I have,
it's a sports term. It's a sports expression, and that's exactly what the Bulldogs have done.
So Xavier -8?
That's all it is, 8 points. They're giving away money.
Let's see here.
They're giving away money. Take the Musketeers.
It's going to be more, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Georgia will get trounced in the second half.
Wow, really?
Yes. See how excited he is?
I do. He's got the paper all. He's got 2 different papers.
Talk about blowing your wad. Talk about all the money you had in your online betting account just going bye-bye.
Who would like to thank, by the way, for giving me the 50% reload bonus twice? I better call them and tell them what they did. Whoops. Mistake.
So they made a mistake, you're telling me?
They did. They added an extra 15%.
You don't think they know what they're doing? You don't think let's entice this guy. He's ready to just blow his whole existence.
They already gave me one. Why would they give me another?
Well, maybe they just feel like you just need a little extra incentive to get all inspired. And
I need extra.
To blow it all.
Yeah. And I need it again. And I need more.
Maybe they have a lot of people just analyzing your play and like, oh, this guy's just teetering on the edge, ready to hand us everything.
That could be.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys really serious about all this? Like, you guys are so crazy about it. Look at you guys.
All right, you're the only one I told you in this world, in this country especially, that isn't excited about what today brings. Anyone who filled out a bracket. Now, I bet you haven't even filled out a bracket, have you?
Are you kidding me?
Anyone who filled out
do you know what a bracket is?
Is the only reason you guys are so geeked up about this is because y'all have financial interest in it? Is that the only reason?
You think it has something to do with money? You think that's what motivates people?
I mean, to get grown men geeked up and excited.
Grown men? How about Terry's telling you about middle schoolers?
No, I'm serious. The whole school is involved in, the prizes are like, a pizza day or whatever, but they have all their classes. Oh my gosh, the high school and
whatever's relevant
everybody.
To you. A pizza day is as big as 10 grand to the average true sports bettor.
I'm just saying, y'all and 6-year-olds are acting like it's Christmas morning.
All we need to do is get you to fill out a bracket. You'll be like, go, Drake! Come on, what are you guys doing? What are you stalling for? I need 4 more points!
They play at 9:30 tonight, or this morning, by the way, Drake.
Is that right?
They fire up early.
It's funny to me.
And is the Georgia game that you asked me about, is that a 9:30 game too?
That's 9:20.
Why did I get the feeling that you're only into the 9:20 games right now? Because you want some immediate action. Give me the juice, bitch! Come on!
What game's on next? Yeah, I'll bet it.
That's always excited about. You ask a very interesting question. Is the only reason people are excited about this day, this tournament, is because everyone's got something riding on it? And the answer is yes. But it happens to be, as I told you, did you not hear me say already, this is the most pure kind of sporting event you're ever going to find, where everyone's giving 110% and no one is really motivated by money. 98% of the people in this tournament are not going to be playing professionally. They're not going to be playing for any true money in the rest of their lives. For a lot of them, the seniors, this is the last competition of any true nature they're ever really going to have. Don't you understand that? But yeah, it's about the money. Anyone who fills out a bracket has something at stake in the NCAA tournament. And that's what gets the country's juices flowing. Could you stop typing for 2 minutes?
No,
is that something you can do?
Well, you told me to leave. I'm letting
I thought you had quit, and now you're typing.
You're talking to him about that.
Right, whatever. All right. That's fine.
You're talking about the game, so.
All right. That's good. You understand now?
I guess I'm dialed in with you guys.
You haven't filled out a bracket, have you?
No, I mean, sounds like I need to. Mm-hmm. Give me a bracket.
You may be the only person in the country who has it.
I'm okay with that.
I understand.
And people do it everyone does it. You have a little interest.
It's almost like your thing now. No, the fact that he hasn't.
Yeah, he can't.
You got to stick with that.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to start a trend. I'm not filling out a
trend of one.
Who do you like at the Syracuse-Maryland NIT game tonight?
Oh, my God.
That was a low point in my life 3 years ago, betting on the NIT.
What's the spread?
I don't 6.
Well, now you got there's a third tournament.
Oh, it's 5, yeah, the CBI.
The CBI?
What's that?
Oh, yeah, I had action on that.
What time is the Stanford-Cornell game today? They got two of the highest, most prolific, high-profile academic schools in the country going head-to-head in a sporting event. Stanford, the only reason they're not in the Ivy League is they're on the West Coast, but academically can hold their own against any school.
Going to fight with rulers and protractors and books.
But if Stanford was actually in the Ivy League, they dominate every sport that they ever would play, from volleyball to... I mean, obviously, Stanford is a high-powered athletic machine as far as university is concerned, but Cornell would like nothing better than to beat them, and they're going head-to-head today? Are you kidding me? What's the spread on that game?
Stanford and Cornell fire up around noon today.
You'll be out of money by then.
What's that tournament again?
That's not how it works, mister.
We're talking about the NCAA tournament again, Terry. Maybe you've heard of it?
Well, no, I know, but you talked about it, the third. There was a third tournament you kind of crossed over, and so obviously, I'm a little...
Don't pretend like you're participating, Terry. Go back to your chatters.
Oh my gosh, I'm leaving it alone.
What's the spread of the Cornell-Stanford game, please?
14.5. Going to the Cardinal.
Wow. Well, of course it's going to the Cardinal.
I got it cleared up for the two sitting next to me.
The point spread is concerned, because when you're talking about Cornell and you're talking about Ivy League schools, they don't even give out athletic scholarships. They're not allowed.
That's a good line right there.
So 14.5. If you don't think that Stanford, if you don't think that they should be able to cover 15-plus points...
Stealing a backdoor cover.
...against a team like
another hook.
Like Cornell that doesn't even have any athletic scholarship players on their squad, if they can't cover 15-plus points, there's a problem.
I'm feeling a backdoor cover, a late 3.
And as much as Cornell wants to stay in this game, as much as they want to stick it to the Ivy League school of the West Coast that isn't, I don't think they can hang in there to cover a 15-point spread. I say, take Stanford, take the Cardinal, walk to the bank. Don't run.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to run to the bank. I'm telling you to walk gracefully.
You know, Cornell beat Siena this year, another good team in the tournament.
Now we're talking.
Why
did you say so? They beat the Saints of Siena.
The Saints of Siena.
Well, I think then I have to reconsider. And not only will Cornell cover the 14.5 points, they're going to win outright.
14-0 in the Ivy League this year.
Oh, please.
Haven't been touched.
They're 14-0 in the Ivy League?
That's pretty
How come
impressive.
we don't have a theme song? How come we don't have the NCAA little tournament?
We'll have it by the end of the day.
Oh, I was
22-5, 14-0 in the conference. That's not bad.
They didn't get tripped up once by any Ivy League school?
Not a once.
There wasn't a day like Brown just was on their game and just Cornell not feeling it. And
didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
7 players averaging between 7.5 and 15.4 points.
I say take the Cardinal. Take your Stanford Cardinals and walk, don't run. It's not my 4 or 5-star play of the day, but I say...
Oh, boy.
...that if the Stanford Cardinal doesn't cover 14.5 points, something's very wrong with collegiate sports. And I don't believe that'll be the case, and you can count on the Stanford Cardinals covering that point spread. So go to your little betting window on your little laptop there and punch in a nice $50 wager.
Oh, wow.
On Stanford.
Done.
14.5 points. When the final score is 76 to 48, you'll be thanking me. Trust me on that.
Yes. And thank the Lopez twins as well.
Oh, my God.
Thank you for being tall and good.
There you go. Thank me first. Then the Lopez twins second. Okay, you got it. That's the priority.
The T-Man Show.
The young woman dancing at this raucous party is Ashley Dupre, the escort at the center of the Governor Elliot Spitzer scandal. It's Spring Break 2003.
Right.
Ashley is in Miami taking part in a Girls Gone Wild video.
We talked about this yesterday. We have the video up on the tmanshow.com, Terry. It's there for all to see. Ashley Alexander Dupre. This is something that kind of broke after the show. was concluded yesterday, Terry. We had the footage up there by the end of yesterday, but we didn't know that the footage that the Girls Gone Wild folk found, Terry, may have been of Ashley Alexander Dupre under 18. So right back into jail, Joe Francis.
Right.
He's been out a couple of days.
Yeah.
The timing has been pretty good for him as far as getting his name back in the headline pretty quickly with this Governor Spitzer Hobag story, Terry.
Jeez. But I thought that I had read that, it was right after her 18th birthday, so now they have to confirm?
They're trying to confirm it. It might be a few days before her 18th birthday, which if they want to get truly technical, they could chuck his ass back in jail, which they might do anyway, because he's facing more charges in, I don't know if it's Florida, it's some state right now where he's looking at another 10 years.
Girls Gone Wild founder Joe Francis discovered 7 tapes of the call girl in his archives following his release from a Nevada prison.
7 tapes? They do extensive work on each girl that they bring on that little bus, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They don't just bring them on and take a couple of snapshots and chuck them off.
And say, that was good. See ya.
7 tapes worth of footage.
He spent nearly a year behind bars, charged with alleged tax fraud. Ashley spent a week partying on the GirlsGoneWild.com production bus. One report says Ashley may have been still only 17 years old when she made this video. Francis says he's withholding some sexually explicit scenes until that is clarified. He says he gave Ashley a one-way ticket.
That's not all he's withholding when he's watching this footage, Terry, that he found.
Yeah.
7 tapes worth of stuff.
I know. A lot of fun stuff going on with her.
Francis says he's withholding some sexually explicit scenes until that is clarified.
While simultaneously withholding his schlong.
He gave Ashley a one-way ticket back to New York on a Greyhound bus after he found her drinking alcohol.
What a saint. Let me tell you, Joe Francis, as soon as he saw her sipping some alcohol, he said, I can't have this. Not in my company. We are not prepared for any kind of scandal. So take your ass home. You've been here a week anyway, so you'll be leaving whether you were drinking now or not.
Well, you're the girl at spring break drinking. I heard about you.
Please.
He did that for every girl that was drinking there.
Is that what he's truly trying to have people believe, that he sent her off on her way when he saw her drinking?
The Ashley that I knew was a charismatic, very attractive young woman. There was nothing fake about her.
And now we're hearing from Ashley's ex-boyfriend, Miami DJ Frank Delore, who says he dated Ashley before she became an escort.
You hear that? That's Frank Delore. Do you hear who he is, Vinnie the Pooh? He's a DJ. He's hooking up with the highest profile hoes there are out there.
But when he was with her, was she a high profile?
Well, exactly. There are governors who are paying top dollar for these type of ladies, and yet DJs are hooking up with them. Where's your next?
Well, maybe a governor or a mayor will hook up and pay for a chick I've been ran through. Or whatever.
I'm not going to hold my breath. Let's just put it that way.
Well, you wouldn't hold.
That's my point. Oh, I might have held my breath for this guy because DJs are hooking up left and right around the country. That's what I'm trying to make a point here. Are you following my point? You got all these dudes. It's the decade of the DJ.
We are in style right now.
Yeah, maybe.
We are in style.
Don't group you in. You're not still listening to my point. Don't lump yourself in with the rest of the DJs, because my point is, I'm feeling it for them. I'm telling you it's the decade for the DJ. It started around, I don't know, it really hit full force around 98, 99, where DJs really became the thing, Terry. So you still got some time left.
And you wouldn't group me in with that?
You still got a year or 2 left. Maybe then you fall out of favor a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a second decade for the DJ. All I'm saying is, I'm not feeling like you're getting much out of it. I'm feeling
not taking full advantage.
Come on,
obviously, you got Vice and DJ AM. They're all hooking up. Nicole Richie, whoever they want, Paris Hilton, blah, blah, blah. And now you hear about this Miami hack.
He's probably
who's not even really in the big-time scene, and he's the one knocking the stuffing out of Ashley Alexander Dupre, and I'm just wondering when your time is.
I don't know. I need to...
Where's your high-priced future governor, mayor, whoever, political figure, scandal hoe bag? Where's your scandal girl? Where's your time?
Well, I'm not necessarily, tracking them, day to day to say, hey, you got a mayor or a governor paying for that? No? Okay. Well, I'll try back in a month.
You better figure out... I don't even know who you've hooked up with, because the feeling is nobody. But if you have, over the past couple of years, you better figure out who you've hooked up with, line them up, and figure out who the next big governor scandal girl truly is. Your time needs to come because the clock is ticking on the DJ.
No, come on.
It may not last forever. That's all I'm saying.
We're timeless.
Weird. The wedding singer's coming back. Mm-hmm. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, maybe it was the wedding singer that started this whole craze.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know when it started.
John Lovitz, those kinds of guys.
I don't know when it started, but I know it's here now. I know DJs are very much the thing.
It's a lovely profession.
Okay, I get it.
I'll teach you.
He's still grouping himself.
You don't have to teach me anything.
We can switch professions. Let's do it.
Would you please? Would you do that for me?
Come on.
Yes.
I got a club tonight. I'll do your show tomorrow.
You're just avoiding what I'm trying to tell you here. Do you hear this guy talking?
He sounds like a hack, yeah.
Yeah, this dude has got loser written all over him. Meanwhile, he's going, okay, Ashley, turn this way. Doing everything to him for free. He's not paying. Not costing him $5,000. She's begging him for it.
He sounds like what his name is, though. What was his name? Frank something? He sounds like a Frank something.
The Ashley that I knew was a charismatic, very attractive young woman. There was nothing fake about her.
I mean, this guy was dropped as a child. He's got brain damage. You hear him?
Dropped as a child.
What the hell? And you're telling me...
I mean, how do I know? I don't know.
Where's your time?
The Ashley that I knew was a charismatic, very attractive young woman. There was nothing fake about her.
And now we're hearing from Ashley's ex-boyfriend, Miami DJ Frank Delore, who says...
Frank Delore! Her right into his web.
There's a Frank Delore if I ever heard of him.
He's Frank Hackosaurus, and meanwhile he's hooking up.
What's your name?
And you're not. Frank Delore. He's got the perfect name for the way he sounds. I'm Frank Delore. Ashley. I'm your man.
I'm Frank.
I mean, don't think about it. I mean, if you have to think about it, you're wrong, because I'm so big time, you shouldn't even have to think about it. Come on, Ashley. Let me delure you over here. Come on. Where's yours?
He's funny.
How do I know what?
Well, you better figure it out.
Chicks from yesteryear.
You better not take for granted that the DJ's little thing that you got going on right now is going to last forever. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it won't, but you can't take it for granted.
You're right.
All right?
Got to strike now.
Yes. I'm hearing about all these club DJs signing big contracts, $1 million a year at this club in Vegas, $1 million a year at that club in Vegas. I'm not seeing you signing the big contract. Ellen DeGeneres, you didn't go full on.
No, I know.
You didn't go full out to be her DJ.
I did try. Hold on. That's
you didn't try hard enough.
I didn't try hard enough. Are you kidding me? I wrote letters and sent tapes and had other people email.
You should have said, T-Man, make a call for me.
For real?
Yes. You never did that.
All right, well, let's do it again.
No, it's too late.
No, it ain't.
Now the dude who she's got, I guess, is in good with her, right?
A hack.
He's not that good. He's really not that good.
They're all hacks. And meanwhile, Frank Delore is hooking up with Ashley for free. You're not paying? How good does he feel right now? Governor frickin' beady-eyed Spitzer. Paying $5,000 for Ashley, and he gets her for free. Frank Delore has to pay nothing.
I don't know.
You understanding what I'm saying?
I'm understanding, too.
I don't think you are.
No, I am.
That's all right.
How long? You've been pounding this in my head for years now.
Well, I can only pound it that much more now after hearing Frank Delore hooking up with Ashley.
You're right.
My God.
Young woman, there was nothing fake about her.
And now we're hearing from Ashley's ex-boyfriend, Miami DJ Frank Delore, who says he dated Ashley before she became an escort.
Better known as Hackosaurus Rex. And he... wow.
Nothing fake about her, so he must have had her before the boobs, no?
Yeah, he said because he said there's nothing fake about her or anything like that.
In the pictures, in the videos of her in Miami when she was 18 that you're now seeing everywhere, those are pre-breastal procedures. Right. She does not have her implants at that time in her life, and she still looks really good. I mean, really.
Can't
find a way to make that girl not look good, baby.
They remain friends. He talked to her after her role in the resignation of Governor Spitzer hit the headlines. How did she seem to you?
She seemed kind of stressed out about everything that's going on. I just told her that we all make mistakes, and you're going to have to ride this one out, but just keep your head up, and you'll get...
But she's gotten that advice before, Terry.
You're going to have to ride this one out,
She's going to have to ride this one out there, honey.
You're right. I did, and look where it got me.
Yes. I had my eyes closed. I was thinking about other guys. I was riding it out, and...
Yes. Dressed up as a cheerleader, tried that too.
Not the first time she's ever gotten that advice in her life, I'm sure.
She seemed kind of stressed out about everything that's going on. I just told her that we all make mistakes, and you're going to have to ride this one out, but just keep your head up, and you'll get through it.
Really? We all make mistakes, Frank? You've made a mistake in your life? You sound so perfect. You sound so wise. You sound so worldly. You, Frankie Delore, you've made a mistake. Really, do tell. Please. Guys, the stop is a wall. Look at him. He's making big money. He's hooking up. He's getting laid. Come on.
That's all up for speculation.
I'm just telling. No, it's not. What do you mean it's all up for speculation?
He hooked up with Ashley. The big money and other chicks after her. That's all up in the air, I guess.
Huh?
Listen.
Okay, you know what?
All I need is to hear that he hooked up with Ashley, and that tells me where he's at. I'm still wondering where you're at.
Okay.
All right?
If you have to still wonder where we're at, where I'm at, that we have a problem.
Well, you want me to lie for you or what?
We have a problem.
All I know is you went to Vegas a couple weeks ago, and you sat in your hotel room.
You're going to base
yourself.
everything on a Vegas trip a couple weeks ago?
I got nothing else.
Fair enough.
Well,
Did you make any connections there? Did you network at all?
I have.
And have you gotten any gigs or anything by chance that we don't know about yet?
In the summer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you gotten some callbacks from some club owners?
I have.
Well, maybe our little baby's on his way, Terry.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Anyway. Belay, let me say it.
What's the solid dates there, huh?
No, we're rooting for you. See, the point is we're rooting for you.
No, you're not.
What do you mean we're not? We want you to get yours. I'm trying to get you motivated.
Jesus. But you're trying to have me have sex with call girls and stuff. If you want to have sex
with... Oh, my gosh, that's such a bad thing.
I want you to have sex with a call girl. I want you to have sex with somebody who was going to be a call girl.
Okay.
You had her first.
Excuse me.
You had her first.
I'm telling you that you have the potential to hook up with the girls that are worth $5,000 to governors.
Right.
All right?
The point.
And your chick is worth $5,000 if you're some loser enough to pay for it.
Okay, I don't think he's getting this.
No.
But that's all right.
He doesn't get a lot of things wrong. We found.
Okay, so...
Soulja Boy's the best song of all time. I mean, it's like, there's plenty of things.
Well, I didn't say Soulja Boy. It was A-Baby.
Oh, whatever. Oh, A-Baby.
That's right.
A-Baby, yeah.
I hate to make that mistake.
No, okay.
People do it all the time.
So, you do what you're doing, and we'll try to lay off you. Is that what you'd like?
Hey, you know, you're going to do you no matter what.
Just do you.
I do me every day. I'm not worried about me.
The bathroom knows it, too.
I had my run, I had my spree, and if I just choose to have another, that'll be fine.
But your boy is cool.
Okay, you're content. That's all I need to know. I don't see why you should be that way, but that's your problem.
Why is that? Right? Just because I don't disclose
I'm telling you
every little incident?
Oh, so now you're telling me you keep secrets.
He's hiding.
That's good. Fine.
He doesn't want to,
you go with that story now.
Share with you.
She seemed kind of stressed out about everything that's going on. I just told her that we all make mistakes, and you're gonna have to ride this one out. But just keep your head up, and you'll get through it.
Meanwhile, new pictures of Ashley have come to light. Shots taken for an escort agency. They are published in Us magazine.
Oh, let's see those shots.
Reveals Ashley worked as a waitress in a New York strip club, but turned down a job performing at the club.
Oh yeah, being a stripper is too much. She doesn't want to get into that world. That would lower her, Terry.
Yes.
I'm just going to be a waitress and keep my dignity intact.
Right.
And, of course, prostitute myself on the side.
Right. I don't get naked for 20s. It's thousands I get naked for.
Right.
That's it.
Well,
that's not dirty and see.
She knows her market value.
It's true. Got a good agent, I guess.
Wow. Don't you love the girl who loves to work at the strip club but won't strip?
Right.
She just delivers the drinks to the table.
I'm just a waitress. I don't get naked.
Oh, what? $2,000 to... Yes.
Oh, waitress competition tomorrow? I'm in. I love waitress night.
Where's the host? Here's my boobs. Hit them hard.
Every club has a waitress night where they get up there and perform.
Yeah. Okay.
They're always in.
So there it is. She refused to be a stripper. Wonderful. What else? What else is happening in this world of ours, please?
Just make sure you're thinking about the Kansas-Portland State matchup later, okay?
Whoa!
More importantly.
How far away from tip-off are we for that fine contest?
That'd be a 9:30 contest.
You love the 9:30 game.
I need early action.
Start early,
I love it in the morning.
How much money do you have in your account ready to be blown this morning?
About $350.
$350.
Whoa!
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Why do I get
for the extra load bonus?
Why do I get the feeling? You already have some bets down already, is that right?
Yes.
Why do I get the feeling that $350 doesn't make it to the afternoon games? Why do I get the feeling?
Well, I hope you don't have that feeling, but that's a possibility for sure, yes.
Well, if you put the 50 $50 on this, $50 on the Stanford Cardinal, like I told you to.
I will.
I don't know if Terry's betting, but especially, yes, you.
I don't bet.
Who's looking to have a real serious bankroll by the evening games.
I'm ready to blow it all by the evening games, yes.
And what was the other game I gave you? Oh, Xavier.
Xavier, yes.
You put 50 on Xavier. We don't condone betting on the show.
Right. No, not at all.
Xavier, that's almost a 4-star T-Man special right there. Xavier -8. Are you kidding me? Against the overrated Georgia Bulldogs.
8.5.
Lucky that a tornado whipped through town to shake up the whole conference tournament.
8.5.
If it wasn't for that tornado, they're not even in the tournament. I'll tell you that right now.
But you can't downplay what they did to get in.
I'm not downplaying what they did.
Amazing.
I'm just saying it was a stroke of nature. It was a stroke of luck that they're even in the tournament. They turned back into the pumpkins that they are. And Xavier, what is it, -8?
8.5.
Okay. $50 on that. Theoretical dollars. We're not really betting.
Right. No, we don't do that.
Because we have a whole story this morning. Pacey's telling me about how everyone who's wagering in their offices, filling out brackets, they're committing misdemeanors. And if you're betting over $2,000 does it have to be on an individual game? It's a felony.
What?
But everyone who filled out a bracket in the office pools that are going on in just about every single office in this country of ours has committed a crime.
Whoa.
It's like if you play poker with your dad in your basement, you're in trouble.
Well, we're going to take the high road. See, it's completely not enforceable, Terry. So I don't even know why they make stories to scare people. Obviously, nobody's scared, and everyone from your Aunt Sue, Terry, to your favorite clergyman is filling out a bracket this morning.
I know.
To Rick Newell, everyone
$10,000, baby,
is doing it, and
I know.
No one's worried about the misdemeanor that technically we could all be slapped with. Should law enforcement get inspired, but they're too busy watching the games and see if they have their team go all the way.
All right, enough about them. Now, you like Xavier?
Yes.
I do have other
Cardinal of Stanford.
The Cardinal. Sometimes confused with the Cardinals.
Yeah, some people do say that. It's ridiculous.
Didn't you ask me for a
But they're not named after the bird, Terry. Most people in the country aren't aware of this. They're not named after the bird. They're named after the color, yes. Keep that in mind.
Red.
When you're rooting.
I get it.
If you are, in fact, rooting for Stanford. Later on today, when you're cheering, when you're standing, when you're applauding, go, I'm not ready for the bird, I'm ready for the color. Jam it out!
If you're a Stanford fan and someone next to you says, go Cardinals, you want to punch him in the mouth, I'm sure.
Wow.
I'm sure you get sick of hearing that.
Well, we're letting the word be known that it'll be the Cardinal, not the Cardinals.
We are dialed in, yes.
That will be beating up on the Cornell. Who's Watson?
Who's Watson? What is Cornell?
Cornell is the Cornell.
What are they?
Ducks?
Cornell. I know what they are. They are the Big Red.
Oh, the Big Red?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Because so you got Dartmouth the Big Green and Cornell the Big Red?
They were probably like the Indians or something that someone thought was offensive.
So it's a real battle of colors. It's not just of academic pride. It's not just a battle of East Coast versus West Coast. It's a battle of colors.
You got the Big Red and the Cardinal Red.
Which shade of red is going to win this tussle?
How ridiculous is that?
Look out, here comes Magenta out of the locker room with a chair.
Yeah! It's a Pier 6 brawl now that Fuchsia has joined in. What do we gotta do now? Call security.
The T-Man Show.
The Ashley that I knew was a charismatic, very attractive young woman. There was nothing fake about her.
Now, everyone that's making comments on Ashley is saying that she's got a shot to make it in the musical world. She's going to be a big star because of her musical talent. And this bit of infamy is going to springboard her into stardom musically. We all heard her cut. Vinnie the Pooh, you're about as big an expert as far as the musical scene as we have here in the studio. You heard her cut on MySpace, right? What do you think? Anything there or what?
No, her song is crap. No, it's whack. Like, and I don't know why she's really thinking that she's gonna make a career out of it.
Sure you're not just being a hater because you think you should be a high price hooker or what? I mean, what the hell?
Come on.
How do you say it's crap? I mean,
you can make a better single than that.
But the whole point I'm trying to make is that do you really need that great a voice? Do you really need to sound that good anymore to make it in the musical world? Come on.
Sadly, no. But
what percent of people who are big right now actually sound like they are really good, have a really good voice?
No, you're absolutely
correct. I think Rihanna has a good voice, but someone like, let me throw you a name like Cassie.
Absolutely not. She sucks.
You understand
too.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, she sucks too.
Does she sound good?
Wow.
No, she doesn't. Well,
she sucks too.
Have you ever heard her
She's
perform
good, but
live?
she doesn't sound great, Terry.
Right.
She just doesn't have a great voice.
Right, okay.
A real natural voice.
Like Fergie, have you ever heard perform live?
Well, Fergie sounds all right, but there are a lot of examples.
There's tons, but
of men and women who are big right now that don't even sound very good.
This Dupre, whatever her name is.
Yeah, you get her. You get her in a studio with Timberland though, with the right producer, and she's going to be fine. Her cut will sound great, right or wrong.
Millionaire.
Yeah,
easily.
She's already been offered millions.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to worry about millionaire.
Well, she's getting a Grammy then if she links up with Timbo.
She wants to make it in the music world. She wants to make it on the music scene. She's not even necessarily thinking about the money. If all she's thinking about is money, she's just hooking up with Larry Flint and everything's good.
She needs to leave this musician thing alone.
She wants to do what she loves. And what she loves.
She needs to have sex.
It's not riding the greasy body of Elliot Spitzers of the world. What she loves is music, and she wants to hopefully make it in the music world. And I'm asking you if she has a shot. And you're saying, based on what you heard, no, she's crap.
Just leave it to T-Pain, Mama. Just don't even try.
And I'm saying, don't be so sure. Anyone can make it with the right people around them.
You heard her to sing. Find a single again so I can laugh.
Oh, jeez, listen to it.
It was crap. You know it was crap.
Well, I'm not saying it wasn't necessarily quote-unquote crap.
Quote-unquote. You know
I'm saying it sounded about as...
It's butt.
It could be, if you stuck on the radio and you said it was by some artist that you actually have heard of, you wouldn't think twice about it. That's all I'm saying.
I think you would. You would know. When you hear that?
It was pretty butthole.
It's like
I don't
Casio
think so.
keyboard and a little 2-track recorder. It's bad business.
Bad business. Horrible business.
I'm not saying it was, I won't go as far as to say it was crap. I'm not going to say it was any good. It was no good.
It was no good.
But my point is, you don't have to be very good
Not
to make
anymore.
it.
Well, she needs to seek a good, great, godly producer.
That was my point.
Seek.
She gets the right producer, she's fine.
Quit having sex with politicians and seek.
She's got the notoriety now. People,
definitely got the notoriety.
She would sell if she put out a single. I'm saying don't slam the door on her possibilities of making it, fulfilling her dream of being a musical superstar.
Okay, here's what she needs to do. She needs to link up with a producer.
All right, I get.
I'm just saying.
I know.
She needs to have her song featured somebody who takes it over, and then have her featured on her own song, way in the back of the song for 10 seconds.
So now you're saying even if she has the right producer, if she tries to do it alone, if she tries to do a solo cut, that she's history. She's got no shot.
No.
And I'm saying that's where you're wrong.
Just put T-Pain on the whole song. Say your name at the end of the song, and then maybe...
Stuck on T-Pain, yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm stuck on T-Pain. It sounds like the world is stuck on T-Pain. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
And then maybe, Mama, you might have a chance.
Maybe.
Wow.
From what we heard.
But if she was standing right in front of you, you'd be like, oh, you can make it?
Hey, Ma, you look beautiful. I can definitely see you on the red carpet. Are you kidding me?
And you wouldn't be lying, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm trying to make it.
I know what you're trying to do, but you don't realize you wouldn't be lying.
Yeah.
You follow me or no?
I'm following you. Okay. I just hope she doesn't come to the club afterwards and hear me not play her song.
If Cassie had nobody around her, if she was a nobody and you heard her MySpace, if you punched up her profile and you heard her singing in her garage, she would sound the same.
She would.
Okay? I hate to call out Cassie, Terry, but it's the first name that popped in my head of someone who's a mediocre at best sounding
and who hasn't done anything.
Her name's just short for Casio. We all know that.
That's right.
For sure.
Yes.
And who did she? What was it? Wasn't she P. Diddy's little?
Yes. Now, you can't find the profile that used to have Ashley Alexander Dupre's cut on it anymore that Vinnie's laughing about. But what we do have, this whole video that they say they have from back in 2003 with Ashley Alexander Dupre at the Florida beaches where Girls Gone Wild, people were all filming her for 7 tapes worth of stuff. Well, they're saying they won't release that stuff because she's apparently possibly under 18 in those videos now. Well, we have the video in question.
In your possession.
That's right. We had it emailed to us.
What?
We have these kind of connections, Terry.
You are well connected,
that's
sir.
Right. Don't you ever doubt it.
Oh, I don't.
And it's not something, if I put on the tmanshow.com, that won't be taken down in 2 seconds. Trust me, I'm aware of the way the situations are right now.
Yes.
But What I can do for you, and I watched it during the break, and let me tell you, Terry, it is freaking hot. Really? I will tell you right now, yes. I don't care if she's 18, whatever she is. All right?
One of your number one little
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh,
I can find you 5 things on British food on the front page. I don't beat that right now. But
still good.
She looks
definitely good.
She's having a little lesbonic scene with some girl who was also obviously enjoying her little Florida fun time. And it was all shot by the Girls Gone Wild crew. And we have the video, and we can't put it up anywhere of any commercial nature, but what we can do, I believe we can do this. Is we can give it away as a prize. We can give the link away. We can give the link away, right? And make sure the people are over 18 and make sure they know what they're getting into. And if they want to watch it for themselves, that's their decision, right? We can do that.
Why not?
Can't keep this to ourselves.
Gotta share.
Can't be all selfish like that. We gotta share.
We're like that.
We're very sharing people. Yes. So again, this is the kind of video that may never surface. It may be buried for a lifetime. Probably up by 2 o'clock today. It'll probably never see the light of day. Yeah, more like noon. But we have it right now.
Yes.
And although I can't put it on the front page of the tmanshow.com, what we can do is for the first maybe 5 callers, just give out the link or something like that.
Okay.
Pasty, you want to do that? First 5 lucky callers.
Wow. Call now.
You got to see this video, Terry. Oh, you get on the phone, Terry. I'll make you the first caller.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my phone. What is it? 1866.
You don't even know the number? She said, what is it?
No. Just making sure that
7B.
Well, let me take some of the calls that have been waiting a while. You know what? Let me not. I'm not giving away this video just yet. Let me hang on to it for a second. Nico, you're on the air. Hello.
Hey, man, I need your advice there, T-Man, or at least your opinion, man, on some of this bracket stuff that's going on.
Still working on your brackets? That's what you're doing at this late hour there, Nico? I mean, this is like cramming before the final exam, like an hour before.
Actually, Mr. T-Man, I actually put in a 6-pick parlay in Vegas.
16 parlay. Impossible to hit.
No, a 6-pick. 6-pick.
Pick 6.
Like a pick 6?
Yeah.
But you have to hit all 6 to win, right?
Yeah, I got to hit all 6.
Yeah, it's a 16 parlay.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is to hit? What are the odds? What are you getting?
48 to 1.
48 to 1.
Wow.
And the thing is, we'll probably hit 5.
What does that mean again?
That's the worst.
That's exactly where I'm at, Hotshot, because I think I messed up. I put UCLA. I wanted to put the under on USC game, and I accidentally put the under for the UCLA game.
So if he bets $10, Terry, and he goes 6 for 6,
yes,
he cashes out $480. Is that the right math?
Actually, yeah, I put 100.
48 to 1.
I put 100 on it, so I'll win.
No, he's going to win 4,800.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. If you put 100 on it,
right.
To put 100 on a 16 parlay is more or less like taking $100, walking over to the toilet, and flushing it down. Because
that's why like 5 people usually do it together.
As good as you are at picking games, there's got to be something that catches you up in the net as far as something that just is kind of fluky, even if you're the greatest sports picker in the world.
Right.
It's almost impossible to hit a 16 parlay. Now, it's been done, Nico. Don't get me wrong. I know people that have done it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like playing the lottery.
Well,
and you're
just one of those who does it.
You just want to play the lottery and put your $100 down, and hopefully if you hit 6 for 6, you're going to be cashing out $4,800 later today.
Yeah, I hit one during football season, and that was about it. But, I mean, like I said, I'm nervous because...
Yeah, it requires a little more skill than the lottery.
Right, I was going to say.
Mississippi State Valley. You know, I'm thinking between both of them. I'm hoping...
Well, he's calling it Mississippi State Valley, Terry, and he's hoping to hit the 16 parlay.
He also calls it a 6-pick.
You know, so what do you think?
All right. What games are you still... I thought you already put in your pick 6. It's not officially in, or is it?
No, it's officially in.
All right, then what are you worried about? What are we talking about then?
No, you needed help.
I want to do another one.
Yeah, let the chips fall, man.
I need to know because, like I said, I made a mistake. And what do we think about...
But if it's already in, it's already in. And you know what? Some of the biggest betting mistakes I've ever heard of usually cash.
See? Well, that's what I want to hear, T-Man.
Never change your mistakes.
Right, exactly. Once you pull the chips off a number on roulette, it'll hit.
And I know people at the racetrack that go up to the teller and say, "Give me 50 to win on the 4," and they're like, "Oh no, not the 4. What was I thinking? Not the 4, not the 4, not the 4. The 6, and then they watch the race. Oh damn, the 4 won."
Yeah, every time.
Well, that's what I wanted to hear, T-Man.
What's the over/under in the UCLA game?
It's 122 points.
What?
That seems a little low. But.
Yeah, it is, because UFC was 143, and that's what I was...
but you'll be surprised, in the first round of the tournament, all the teams come out tight. They don't want to do anything silly at the beginning of the game, so a lot of times, 10 minutes into the first half, you'll find the score is like 12-10 or even like 8-6.
This is why I listen to you, T-Man.
A lot of... The first 5 minutes is like the first round of a championship boxing match. It's a feeling out process. No one's doing much of anything, and you can pretty much write off the first 5 to 10 minutes of the first round of the big dance because they're all coming out nervous and tight, and that's why an under is usually a good play, which is why they even set the lines lower as far as the point totals that you talk about there, sir. And now those point totals are reflecting the fact that the teams will not do much in the first half of the first round games.
You had the line in the UCLA game, too, or just the over-under?
Just the over-under.
Okay. So you went over or under the 122?
Well, he didn't mean to, but he went under. Yeah.
You went under.
Yeah, they were giving away 32 points, and I didn't know about that one.
So you accidentally went under.
I accidentally
went
under.
USC
Like
game.
I said, I wanted to take the USC Kansas State game.
Maybe the
under on that.
Maybe the most profitable mistake of your life.
Wow.
That's why I listen to you, T-Man. You're the greatest.
Or it could be a terrible mistake. Nico, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you,
luck.
guys.
Check back with us tomorrow with your newfound cash.
And USC and Kansas State have the top 2 players that are going to be drafted in the draft. I mean, there could be a lot of scoring in that game. I don't know if you're loving the under on that one.
Well, even O.J. Mayo has learned to distribute the ball and be a little selfless and impress the scouts in that fashion.
Very good.
He's not going to want to shoot 2 for 12 from the field in the first half of today's game, so he may be very selective with his shots early on.
I don't think he has it in him to be selective with his shots.
See what happens.
He loves to let it fly.
Tari, I know you're following everything that we're talking about.
Well, no, I do enjoy it because it's interesting.
And this
because
means a lot to your brackets, I'm sure.
Well, sure. I mean...
Who do you have going to the Final Four? Have you filled out your brackets yet or no? I know the pool starts at 10 a.m., so a lot of people are still filling them out as we speak.
Yeah, still filling them out because, I mean, the one thing that I do know about the bigger dance here...
The bigger dance, right.
Is whatever, big dance, bigger dance, whatever.
Yes.
Is the fact that, especially in basketball, the upsets are like crazy. So, I mean, you can, right?
That's the thought, but...
Isn't that generally, though?
Not really.
Oh.
Over the past number of years, the amount
the little schools that take on the big schools, and bam.
I've heard of something like that, yeah. The amount of 13 seeds, 14 seeds, 15 seeds, 16 seeds that actually win are like of a most minute number you're ever going to find in the past 5 years. So it's just more or less a lot of hype.
16 seed never won.
Never in the history of the big dance does a 16 team beat a 1 seed, Terry. So it was a nice thought. But couldn't be further from the truth.
15 seed won twice. That's it. So pretty rare.
Only twice?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
15 seed?
I think it's twice, 4 times.
Since the start of the 64 field tournament?
Yeah, I think it's like 3 or 4 times.
Really?
That's what I'm thinking.
I thought it was twice.
I know, sir. I don't want to go through all the teams, but I think it's more than twice. But whatever.
Oh, Pasty, look it up.
Terrence, what else is going on this morning, please?
Wow, there is other news.
Us all putting on our dancing shoes.
Tighten mine up.
Ready to do a little step down the college basketball brick road. Yes.
Oh, yes. Got a story out of New York where a businessman is suing a strip club, claiming that a stripper injured him.
Worth every penny.
Businessman claims in a lawsuit that he was injured when a stripper giving him a lap dance swiveled and smacked him in the face with the heel of her shoe.
Got smacked right with a high heel, right? In the eye socket, huh?
There you go.
Straight up a schnoz. What are we talking about?
I don't know really where, but he just got smacked.
The man got seriously injured. These high-risk maneuvers.
In the eye, yes, causing him serious injuries.
It was the eye.
Yes.
Not the eye he had in mind, Terry. The high-risk maneuver by this New York stripper, who he said it was a New York strip club, was of such an intense nature that the man will never recover from his wounds.
Yes. He was at the Hot Lap Dance Club near Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yeah.
He was getting a paid lap dance when the accident occurred. He is a securities trader by the name of Stephen Chang.
Stephen Chang, who deals in stocks and bonds, is now not able to see the ticker tape that crosses by every day. Read his own computer because he has an eye injury because of his little skanky stripper.
Right.
And her overzealous ways.
Yes, according to the...
And his wife is probably commenting saying, serves you right, you little bastard. You're supposed to be at work.
Yeah. Their website, I guess, describes the club as the quote-unquote Playboy Mansion of Manhattan Party Lofts.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Membership fee, $10 for newcomers.
I am ready to be wounded. I am ready to be injured, Terry.
Yeah.
Now I know where I'm having lunch. Get me on a plane.
Lap dance is $40.
I'm sure they'll have a big dance on the background, right?
Oh, definitely.
So she was what? She was swiveling? What did he say she was doing?
She
swiveled?
Yeah, she was...
What is she, a chair? What is she?
According to the lawsuit, as the dancer swung around, the heel of her shoe hit him in the eye, causing him serious injuries.
So he's sitting there getting his seedy little rocks off in his grody little way with his hands, his greasy hands all over this raunchy stripper.
Sure.
And she swings around and bam, right in the eye. And he's like, oh! Like that, making a big scene.
Yes. And it's now lawsuit, undisclosed amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Undisclosed amount of money, yes. Okay, what's the dude's name? Something Wong
Stephen,
Chang?
No, Stephen Chang, yes.
Chang. Okay. Well,
there you go.
They closed Chang's in our neighborhood.
Not really sure why, other than the salmonella.
Maybe this new version of Chang's will be available soon if he wins his lawsuit.
I wish you wouldn't have brought that up. So now I have to go.
Jeez.
I got to find one.
We got to find one, yeah. Chang's Chinese Buffet, Terry. They closed it down in our area. And we haven't been the same since.
Nor has my colon.
Yes, our buttholes are very thankful. But overall, we're not very pleased about this. So if Mr. Chang is able to win this lawsuit and take over the fine establishment known as the what do they call it, of the East Coast?
What is it? What did they describe it as? The Playboy Mansion of Manhattan Party Lofts.
If Mr. Chang takes over the Playboy Mansion of the Manhattan scene, well, then there it is. That's our new modern-day Chang run that we have to make all the time. Okay.
Changs and runs.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Eric, you're on the air. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not a lot. So what's that webpage?
Oh, you want the link, huh?
Oh, there you go.
Jeez. You calling for the link?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, Eric. I'm telling you right now, this is some of the best footage I've seen in a while. What's it worth to you, sir? What are you going to give us? Look around your house.
Oh, yeah.
Look around your house. See what you're willing to offer me in exchange. I like stuff. I'm a big fan of stuff, Terry. What do you got in the way of stuff there, Eric, that'll be worth it for you to give me, for me to give you the link that I think this may never surface, Terry?
Really?
Because of all the scandals involving this bit of footage, you may never see this on any mainstream area of the internet that I don't think it'll ever be seeing the light of day, is my point.
Right.
So what is it worth to you, Eric?
It'll help me get home before my woman, make sure...
I understand. I understand why you are interested in it. He's on the clock. His woman's due home any minute now. He wants to see
on the
it
clock, yeah.
on his computer. But my question to you is, now that you're in your home and you have a moment and you're hoping to fill that time by looking at this video that's in my possession, what are you willing to offer us? Offer me something. Bribe me.
Stuff, though. What do you want?
Well, look around your house. Make me an offer.
Actually, I'm at work waiting for my Drew Carey.
All right, well, what's in this?
Drew Carey what?
Yeah.
Your what? Your Drew Carey lunchbox to be open so you can have an hour off from the daily grind? What are you talking about? Look around your office. What supplies can you steal that you can send our way that I can send Vinnie the Pooh or Pasty Dave down to pick up? I mean, I want to give... I'm sick of giving stuff away for free.
Yeah, we need to start collecting more things again.
I want stuff. What do you got in your office that your boss won't realize is missing?
Everything. Power tools.
Power tools.
You building anything?
I bet you're ready to use your power tool this morning. All right, what kind of power tool are you offering me in exchange for this video link?
table saw, maybe.
A table saw? Why do I have a feeling if I send Vinnie down to pick up a table saw, he's not ready to just stick it in a brown bag and hand it over?
It's probably a good hunch.
Why do I have that feeling? You're lying to me, Eric. You call back when you have a legitimate offer and not before that. You understand?
Table saw.
Yeah, here's your table saw, Mr. T-Man. Whatever. Think I was born yesterday? Pasty, talk a little louder, please. I can't hear you quite as clearly as I'd like to.
Jeez.
Javier, you're on the air. Now, it'd be a long ride it'd be a long ride to Dublin, Terry, but we're willing to make it for the right stuff.
Absolutely.
Javier, how are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm doing great.
What can I do for you? I'm assuming he's calling for the link. That's why most people are calling right now. You're at work, too? What do you do?
Maintenance technician.
All right. Who do you work for? What kind of establishment are you providing your services for?
I work for an apartment complex.
Mm-hmm. In Dublin?
Yeah, in Dublin.
And why are you calling, my friend?
Well, why is everybody calling right now?
Yes,
man.
I understand.
They all want the link. You know what I mean?
And let me tell you, Javier, if I were to give you this link, you would call me back saying, T-Man, that was so big time. That was so
worth it?
Not a disappointment. You so didn't oversell it because you can't oversell it. All right? That's how big time this video is.
All right.
All right?
Got it.
All right.
But what are you willing to offer me, my feathered friend? What do you have around your workplace? I'm into stuff for myself right now. Offer me something.
How about I give you my dedication to me watching listening to the T-Man show every day?
Oh, I'm sure I have it anyway.
Right here, man.
And whether I have it or not, like I really care at this point in my life, Terry. Wow. Javier, that's a nice thing to say, and I'm sure you mean it, but that doesn't do it for me. I'd rather have, like, a stapler.
You want a stapler?
Yeah, I'd rather have a stapler than your lifelong pledge to listen to the show.
Okay, how about this?
Give me something worth.
Yes. You give me the link, and the stapler's in the mail. How's that?
In the mail.
Yes.
In the mail.
Put it in a manila envelope and send it right off.
Send it on.
Javier, I'm not believing you, so I'm sorry to have to say no. I'll give you a bumper sticker, though. Hang on.
Yay!
Hang on. So Javier can ride around town, letting everyone know the pledge he made to us. Terry?
Yes, sir.
I got priceless video.
I know you do.
That is just not on every area of every street corner of the internet world, if you know what I'm saying.
Right, I understand that.
This is some serious underground footage.
I understand. It's worth something.
Some exclusive footage. It's worth something. I'm not saying I'm trying to break your bank. Give me a stapler! Make me feel confident that I'm really going to get it. It's in the mail. I've heard that before, and I'm sure a lot of your little bill collector friends have heard that too, my friend. I ain't buying it!
I always wanted a staple gun. That would be awesome.
It's in the mail. I need people to call from their home, so I really feel like they have the ability to just take that thing right off the night table, the little knick-knack, and send it over. Or we'll go on a road trip to pick up your stuff.
Here's a vase with my father's ashes, T-Man.
Oh, wow. Now that's some stuff.
Maybe I'm becoming a hoarder, Terry. I don't know.
Hoarder.
Maybe all this talk about Ashley the whore has turned me into a hoarder in some weird way. Isn't that disease becoming more and more high profile, more prominent?
It's getting more attention.
Much more attention, the hoarding disease?
The real thing.
Maybe that's what I'm becoming, and that's why I'm looking for stuff. Give me your stuff. And I'll give you what I got that you need. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Did you see the video?
I have not yet.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm a little distracted today, but I will.
So you haven't seen the video.
I have not.
You, Terry Free, have not seen the video.
And I don't think I really will, but...
You have no interest.
Not really.
You should, just from an educational standpoint, Terry.
What's it going to educate? I mean...
Well, this girl's got wild.
All right.
Are they going wild, or is it a letdown?
It is not. I just made it clear.
I know, but I mean, are they going wild?
I think they're going wild, and not in like this real violent, raunchy way, like a loving, sensual.
Oh, okay, that works sometimes.
Real. I mean, this is Ashley at her rawest kind of. Whether she's a couple of days away from her 18th birthday or she's 18, that's the whole debate. I don't know. Who am I to say? I don't know. I just know that we have the link.
Yeah.
I watched it during the last break. And it's good.
It's worth something.
It's real, true girl-on-girl love.
Okay.
At some point in watching this about 5-minute video, you're going to be thinking to yourself, these girls may be in love.
Really?
They're going at it that nicely, Terry.
Wow.
I think they might be in love.
Sweet.
And then, though, isn't that what it's all about, Terry?
Absolutely.
Isn't it all about love in this world? When it comes down to it, you can make all the money you could ever make. You can eat all the pasta you could ever eat. You can do this, that, and the other thing. You get all this accomplishment, all these accolades, all these awards, all these bit of notoriety and acceptance from your peers, your colleagues, your friends, your neighbors.
Right.
But isn't it all about love at the end of the day, Terry?
Yes.
Well, somewhere during the course of watching this video that you don't have and I do, you're going to think to yourself, I think these two girls may be in love. And that's what it's all about.
All right.
So anywhere on the video, is there any kind of analysis on the Midwest regional matchup, Kansas and Portland State today? Just curious, really. I need a little help on that.
He's thinking about right now.
Stop with this guy.
I don't think he's closed the newspaper.
Hey, Pooh, did you see the video of this? What everyone seems to think that has seen this video, which is like a very small pool of people, Terry, because it's not available, and it may never be available. That's what I'm going on this morning. It may never, I'm pretty sure it may never, ever see the light of day again.
Okay.
Which is why it's so valuable. Which is why
it's worth something.
You better step up your offers on stuff. All right? Yeah, Queen of the Bay. Have you seen the video?
I have not seen it.
I'm the only one who's even seen it here. I'm telling you, man. This
pasty, not even pasty,
is worth 2 staplers. Queen of the Bay, what do you got?
Our company, and it's called Creative Stoneworks. Do granite and marble and all that stuff.
Yes.
I want a little hook up on a bathroom.
She's going to hook me up on a bathroom, Terry. She's offering me
a bathroom.
Man, I will give you a bathroom for your video link. A bathroom for your video link. Now, I want to keep it. I want to keep it reasonable, Terry.
Simple.
Put a bathroom in a manila envelope.
Why do I
send it on?
Why do I have a feeling that if I send off my link to the Queen of the Bay, Terry, which I'm excited to know that she's inspired to see this video to such a degree that she's offering me a bathroom. That's nice. Right. But why do I just get the feeling that if I send her this link, weeks after she's seen it, which is weeks from now, I'm not going to see her with her people in my home putting in a bathroom.
Right.
You have that feeling, huh?
I just have that feeling.
Yeah.
Something tells me.
Yeah.
For the company.
I understand you may be wired in gray with the company. They may love every inch of you. I just am not sure that I'm going to get my free bathroom.
You don't want granted countertops, as Terry says?
I didn't say granted.
I thought you did.
John!
I didn't say
Or you take these for granted.
Yes, John, you're on the air.
I love you.
I love you too.
T-Man.
Yes.
I will allow
Listen to John talking to his little wifey or whoever he's speaking to. I'm sure it was his wife telling her he loves her.
What a wuss. You have to tell her every day that you're a
Plus an occasion of that. You're not going to watch
that was very nice.
She won't let you.
I love you, honey. Not going to go on the key man.
At least they love each other.
Sir?
So he says.
Yeah, I know.
T-Man, sir.
Excuse them.
Who were you talking to there, John, that you just hung up with? But not before telling her that you loved her.
That was my lovely wife, Shannon.
What a wuss. You have to stay in every day. You're not going to be able to watch any games today. You can't do anything without her permission. You're a big wussy.
You guys are loud.
John.
Lovely.
It's nice of you to tell your wife. You should always tell your wife and your mother that you love them.
Yeah.
Your mom, too? You have to?
Yes.
Oh, especially your mom. You should never hang up in any phone call with your mom without saying the words, I love you.
Right.
Correct.
Not not a single phone call shouldn't end with your mama without saying I love you before you hang up. Whether she returns the I love you too, not relevant.
Okay.
Every single time you end a phone call with Mama-la, you tell her that you love her.
So once a month, say it, okay.
Wow. Well, if you're talking once a month, then it would be once a month. Okay. If you're talking every day, once a day. If you're talking 9 times a day,
right.
Well, then 9 times you end that call by telling your mom that you love her.
Yes.
But this was not your mom, so there's no excuse for you, John.
Wussy.
I love her so much. Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway.
Oh, my gosh, guys.
How long have you been married to this woman that you so desperately love there, John?
Just over 2 years.
Oh, wonderful.
Still nearly.
My lovely wife, Shannon.
5 years away from the 7-year itch, 3 years away from the 5-year itch, 1 year away from the 3-year itch, and always itching right now because he's not going to tell you.
Who warms up to that?
Stupid.
John.
Yes, sir.
How old are we?
How would you categorize... I'm a man in my mid-30s. Thank you so much, Terry.
Are you sure?
I'm beyond my years in maturity. Just in case you weren't aware.
I could tell.
All right?
But,
that is an indication of maturity.
Can we sound that stupid?
How do we sound again? You don't even have the juice, Terry. You don't even have it in you. John, how would you categorize the first 2 years of your marriage, sir?
Best 2 years of my life.
Wow, this is the mid-30 guy.
We got a live one on the line there. John,
sir.
Why would you say that the past 2 years have been the best 2 years of your life?
Got out of an ugly marriage and into a real one.
Oh, now that is...
He's so desperate, he's got to work really hard to make this one work. He doesn't want to tell his friends he got divorced again. John.
Sir.
Oh, my God.
Nice. What happened that was so torturous in the first marriage that you had to pull the ripcord before you really knew it hit you? Because you don't sound like a very old guy to be already in your second marriage.
Yeah, I'm 38, and it was
you're 38?
It was the whole marriage, actually.
Just the entire in full scope of the union between you and her was just a terrible mistake.
Correct.
But this second marriage is the absolute complete opposite.
Yep. I guess you have to go through a bad one to know what a good one is.
Is that what it takes?
Yes.
Fascinating.
You insist.
John.
Sir.
Why are you calling, my friend?
I am calling to offer you and Hopscotch the rally car to race on the 29th. Rallycross car.
You're offering us a rallycross car in exchange for the video link? Isn't that kind of an extreme bit of an offer that you're making, especially from such a happily married man to be so desperately seeking this video link of Ashley Alexander Dupre in a little lesbonic moment with a friend of hers that she probably met just a couple hours before on the beaches of Florida? Is that what you're asking me, John? Is that what I'm hearing from you? Such a happily married man?
Yes, I will need the car back when you're done running it on the 29th, but I'm allowing you guys to race it for that.
But why such the need for this link? Are you having a flashback to your first marriage and you need some kind of escape, John?
No, actually, I think my wife would enjoy it as much as I will.
Did you ask her before you told her how much you loved her and hung up on her?
No, I was on the line with you as soon as she called in.
Right. Terry, the man's offering us the services of a rally car of some sort.
Well, I'm feeling kind of left out because he only included you in Hot Shot. Like, I wouldn't be interested, so...
Well, you're a girl, Terry.
Yeah, that's right, I'm a girl.
Girls can barely drive 55 miles an hour. Come on.
Yeah, and you're Asian.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Are you really... What?
We make jokes around here.
Well,
and you can't read
some a little more tasteless than the others.
Whatever.
Wow. Yeah. John?
Sir?
How fast does this little dune buggy go there?
Dune buggy?
It's a 92 Subaru Legacy wagon. I don't know. You probably, depending on how the course is set up, you'll probably be going 40, 45.
What, am I a lesbian now?
Whoa!
So where are you what are you offering exactly? Are you offering the track? Are you offering the car or both?
We actually have a scheduled race on the 29th. I'm offering you guys, I will pay your way in and allow you to borrow my car to run on the 29th.
It goes 45 miles an hour?
I have to drive a Subaru in a race?
Yeah.
And it goes 45 miles an hour. Huh?
Got Mr. NASCAR here offering me the pole position.
Prepare to qualify.
Of the Daytona 500, Terry, for my link.
I think I'll pass on the Subaru race.
It's like autocross, but it's on dirt instead of asphalt.
You call me an asshole? Oh, okay. All right, listen, John.
That's your face.
Let me think about it.
Is there like bags of groceries in the back and stuff in my Subaru wagon?
I'm confused.
Dry cleaning hanging up on the side.
People are going crazy out there, Terry. Yeah. People are going nuts.
Oh, my goodness.
It's listeners gone wild. Wait till you see this video.
Do I get to see it during the break or not?
Yeah, you get to see it during the break. Absolutely. And Terry, I want you to watch it during the break so you can give me your female perspective on this. Terry, this is sensual love.
Really?
Yes.
If I watch it with Terry, though, I might do something to her, so we'll have to watch it separately.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you know, I mean, she's like the only woman here, so.
Really?
Why is this day different from all others? Don't you know?
The T-Man Show.
Ready to dance there?
I am. Let's do it.
A little over an hour away from tip-off. The first game's about to begin. The Georgia Bulldogs will be taking on the Vikings of Portland State.
Wow.
No, I'm off. Close. They're both playing at 9, aren't they?
Yes, right around there, yes.
Oh.
They're both early, but don't forget about the Musketeers, who you seem to love.
You are looking live. The Musketeers of Xavier taking the floor, about to get the dance underway. 64 schools, all vying for the ultimate prize.
Office pool is not authorized under the law.
Oh,
that's the message from the State Gambling Commission.
Here's your buzzkill, Terry. Anyone who's participating in an office pool is committing a crime. Anyone who's filled out a bracket and handed somebody $10.
Get the cuffs.
Get the cuffs ready, get the mace, and get prepared to duck into the back of the squad car, because you're all going to be taken downtown, but not before overtime. Here we go!
To anyone taking part in office pools that require an entry fee. In fact, under the letter of the law, all participants in a pool with a pot of less than $2,000 is technically committing a misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor, you want that on your record?
Not really.
Misdemeanor, shish kabeater.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I always say.
Please, if it ain't a felony, don't even worry about it.
Above $2,000, a felony.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
So what
I'll
does that
take
mean?
the misdemeanor, thank you.
Does that mean if the entry fee is $2,000?
I thought it was the whole pot.
So if there are enough people in the pool that the pool of money is over $2,000,
Yes.
you're committing a felony?
Yes.
Well, that's like every office pool then.
Right.
Because even if they're collecting $20 a person,
Right.
all they need is what? 100 people.
Done.
And you're all now committing a felony?
Guess so.
I don't think that's what it means. I think it has to be a $2,000 entry fee.
Well,
Actually, you're right. I think if you win $2,000, I think that's, if the winner can win $2,000,
then it's a felony?
I think so, yeah.
yeah, that's what I think. That's what I thought.
No one's in pools that cost $1,000 to get in.
Well, some
you and
people
your
are.
buddies, but no one else.
Yeah, nobody, not the normal person.
Right.
Not the average everyday worker.
That's why it's a felony. It's a lot more extreme. Some people are that I know of.
$2,000. I've never been in one that's $2,000. So I guess if you're gonna get me for a misdemeanor, I can probably handle that.
And hey, that's the average person on the streets take on this.
All right.
Slap me with a misdemeanor. Slap me on the wrist. Slap me on the dilly. Whatever you need to do. I'm being in my office pool because how else am I going to be able to get through all these games?
Well, just watch.
Mm-hmm. Man, does this team ever end?
No, it doesn't. Kind of like the tournament, really. A lot like that, really.
If you're going to get me for a misdemeanor, I can probably handle that.
And while an estimated 20% of the nation's workforce admits to taking part, there's still a bright side.
Have you guys ever broken up an office pool before?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, do you think that's going to stop anybody either?
See, that's the police they're talking to, Terry. Yeah. They're not standing by with billy clubs in hand, ready to bust through the office door and take down your little office pool situation.
Why even run the story, really? I mean, what's the point?
They like to scare everyone every year that you are breaking the law.
But it's not scary if the cops are saying, no, we've never done that. We probably will never do it.
Yeah,
so what's so scary about it? Okay, well, same information I had yesterday.
Listen to the cops. They don't sound like they're, chomping at the bit, ready to take down the bad guys.
There's still a bright side.
Have you guys ever broken up an office pool before?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, do you think that's going to stop anybody either?
I doubt it. Cuff me.
Do we have agents?
That's great. I love that.
Everyone is in an office pool. And I am sorry, it's way more than 20% of the people out there that are at work right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
That are filling out their brackets.
I'm sure.
Brackets are for everyone.
Little buddy's taking a vacation day tomorrow.
Oh, my gosh.
So he can sit home.
You got a buddy who's taking a day off just so he can watch games?
He would have taken both. He takes both days off every year, but he has a new job, so he couldn't really rock the boat too much.
Yeah, when I was in school, Terry, when I was in college, we cut out of class, we went to the Cool Moose, we watched all the games up on the big screens.
How was that Moose?
The Moose is pretty damn cool.
That's what I hear.
And how was that little bit of footage I asked you to watch during the break? Surprisingly
honestly,
titillating, or what?
It really did a lot for me. A lot more than I ever thought it could possibly do.
Are you being sarcastic?
Nope, not at all.
No,
Loved it.
You were.
Honestly, I'm not really into girl on girl.
Really? You need a man?
I do need a man. Because I like to relate it to something that might happen to me.
Right, I feel the same way. I'm not really as much into girl-on-girl action as probably the average guy, but this video...
Flat out work.
Because of the sensuality, because of the level of love that can't be denied in watching this video of this supposed 18-year-old, 18, that's right, Ashley Alexandra Dupre, Terry, Governor Spitzer's, obviously we all know who she is. She's the most prominent hoe that the world has right now as we speak. This is footage of her that we got our hands on that isn't, you Google it, you try to find it. Go ahead, I dare you. You can't do it.
It flat out worked for me. Flat out.
I
didn't think it would.
And you know what he says, Terry?
I doubt it.
Oh.
Cuff me.
Do you have agency?
Cuff me.
Yeah, would love to be.
So, what are we going to do with this footage? I've given it out to nobody yet.
I know you haven't.
Waiting for the right offers.
I really thought I'd be moderately happy with it. Wrong.
Ready the Pooh? You watched the same footage during the break, did you not?
I did.
And? Did it not do as much for you as it seemed like it's done for Hotshot?
It started out like normal girl on girl, like you've seen it, and then it picked up quickly, and I loved it. I'm in. I loved it.
All right.
It progressed into something pretty cool.
It really progressed.
It doesn't really, I don't feel the progression. I'm feeling like from the moment they start kissing each other, it's the same kind of situation all the way through.
It was, for me, it was when they switched settings. That did it for me.
Yeah.
I was like,
I agree.
You needed a change of venue?
Yes, I did.
And I'm not even that venue where they're at kind of guy. I hate that venue. But it works for me.
What, the shower?
I'm out on that.
You're not, so you're not a big lesbian guy.
Nope.
And you're not a big shower guy.
I hate doing it in the shower.
And yet, this breaks all your trends.
It does.
Wow.
We're doing some pretty cool things in there.
I've been transformed.
That tells you the power of this video, Terry.
I guess so.
This video that is not out there, that we have, that you don't.
And what they say at the beginning is pretty cool, too. But
I didn't even have audio. I didn't even have audio when I watched it.
Thing. It's hilarious. I love it. Yes.
Write it down.
It might be kind of long. I don't know how to spell all the words either. Hold on.
Wow.
Terry,
You don't know how to spell?
Ronell, you're on the air. Hello.
Somewhat of a joke, actually.
Hey, hello.
Yes, Ronell.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the link.
Is it Ronell?
Yeah, it's right now.
When you got Ron in your name, Terry, you deserve the link, don't you?
I guess so.
Do you spell your name, does it start with A-R-W or what?
No, R-O-N.
Oh, Ronell. So it's Ronell, okay.
Yeah.
Because Pasty wrote Ronell.
Okay.
A-R-W-N-E-L-L.
No, R-O-N-N-E-L-L.
I got it. Ronell, yeah, okay, very good. And where are you at right now, Ronell?
I'm in San Francisco right now, but, I'm originally from Oakland.
Okay, and what are you offering, man? Because it's all about the offer this morning. I'm not just in the mood to give away stuff for free. I'm sorry. I mean, on just about every radio show you hear, they'll offer you free stuff, and we do that all the time, but I'm just not in the mood today. I want to get something in return. I want this to be at least an even exchange.
Right.
Not asking you to move mountains right now. I'm asking you to just give me something so I feel like I got mine this morning.
Whoa.
Okay, I have something for you. The last guy that offered something, Terry said she feel like she was left out. I have something for all y'all. I have a gas card. You can use all you guys.
That's usually our job. We're usually giving away the gas cards.
Are you going to pay our bills, too?
She's bagging.
Oh, jeez. Ronell, we do have kind of like a stack of gas cards hanging around, so that's really not going to inspire us as much as it might the average person. Now, I'm sure you can get a lot of people to do a lot of things for a gas card these days. I mean, that black gold is seriously worth more than ever before. Don't get me wrong. I'm aware of this. But I'm not handing you our link for a gas card, Ronell.
T-Man, come on.
Keep working at it.
Okay.
But I have a CD for you. Hang on. Oh, don't get me wrong, Terry. I'll give away free stuff.
Right, I understand.
Bumper stickers, CDs, pens.
We don't have any pens anymore. Just number 4 pencils.
Oh, we're out of pens. Okay, this is what she says at the beginning of the video. See,
it works for me. It may not work for you.
All right. Let me read it as it's written here, according to what the supposed Ashley Alexandra Dupre said in her little moment of a lesbonic nature with her little feathered friend there. On the outskirts of Florida there, Terry, where they did this little bit of footage that we have and you don't. Okay. It all begins with her saying, well, let me get the music right. Yeah.
That's the perfect music. Nothing makes me hornier than this right now.
My mom told me, whatever you do, don't end up on Girls Gone Wild.
I love that. And then what happens?
In the most prominent fashion.
20 seconds later?
Now, is that the one that is Ashley? Or the
one of them says it. They're like laughing about it, making fun. Yeah, she's so stupid, my mom. And next thing you know.
And then as soon as the words leave her mouth goes straight to the nipple.
It does, yes.
Wow.
It's one thing to just flash on Girls Gone Wild. Your mom would be disappointed at that. But what they do? Wow.
So as she's packing up her final bag, as she's putting her bags in the car, in the trunk of the car, the last thing her mom says is, don't end up on Girls Gone Wild.
That's right. Whatever you do, make sure on this trip you don't end up on Girls Gone Wild. That's funny. Oh, jeez.
Terry, what else is going on in the world, please? Why are you always typing? What could you always... You're not even looking at the keyboard near your type. What are you doing?
Well, because I'm paying attention to you, and I'm also paying attention to the little Tari camera.
Yeah, but what are you typing?
I'm just... People are asking questions about the...
Yesterday, you were ready to shut down the whole kit caboodle there. Now you're typing
a few things.
Yesterday, you had so much sand in your VJ, Terry, that you would have thought this thing would have never even corresponded on any level with anyone in any capacity.
But
and now you're typing nonstop. I've never seen you type so much in a given morning than today.
But here's the thing.
You're breaking your own record.
That's not true. But here's the thing is that people, because they're wondering about getting the link, and then I keep having, and everybody private messages me, and I'm like, call.
I'm driving a very hard bargain this morning.
You are.
But before you know it, I'm just going to give it out left and right. Story of my life. Anyway.
Yes.
Ashley Alexander depressed. I'm very happy.
I'm just trying to answer.
Don't get me wrong.
People get upset when I don't acknowledge their...
You're very interactive. I get it.
So I'm like, okay.
We're second fiddle.
No, I'm just trying to really leave it alone.
Fine.
But it's
wonderful.
Leave me alone.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm worried that the video's not going to be there for people to see. So maybe somebody should see it. It's going to get taken down soon.
Oh, really?
I don't know why I feel that way.
On the place we have it?
Yes.
That no one knows about?
I feel like it's going to get taken down, yeah.
Even though no one knows about where we got it?
Yes.
Really? Can we save it somehow? So even if it gets taken down, we have it, or what?
You might be able to download it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I thought we already did. I think we're secure.
Oh, okay.
I'm not worried. If I was, believe me, I wouldn't be stalling like this.
But if you're going to send somebody, though, they may not be able to see.
Are you sneezing now, Terry?
Yes.
You fight back your sneezes like that? What are you, a cat?
No, but I didn't want to be rude. And
she's allergic to paying attention to us.
Terry, if you have to sneeze, sneeze. Gosh. That's very dangerous, the way you're doing that. You're going to bust your sinuses.
I know.
You're going to blow the roof off your head. The way you're holding back a sneeze there. She holds her nose and she fights it off.
Not what you're supposed to do.
Here's somebody who just popped up a thing asking for the address.
You've had that happen a couple times in your life.
Where's your address?
So why are these folks, why are these fine listeners, Terry, why are these lovely people able to instant private message you? Why
because
are they
that's what they can do.
Why don't you just keep it in the realm of the chat room?
I don't know. I ask them.
Can't you block their ability
to... I don't like blocking because then they get all upset.
Hey, I'm all for you not blocking the participation that you have in the Terry Cam chat room.
So you want me to just block the private message?
As far as their ability to private message you whenever they want, they shouldn't be able to do that.
Well,
screw that.
It's crazy.
I get it. I've seen what goes on in there.
Oh, thank you, GPO, for the private message on telling me I can tell you how to turn off the private message.
The only other guy in this country right now who's not interested in the NCAA tournament besides Vinnie the Pooh.
This guy called me on Super Bowl.
Gay phone operator.
Oh, he did?
Has absolutely no understanding of sports on any level.
Oh, jeez.
No real understanding of the rush you get from betting on any level.
It's weird.
Nothing. Never really worked in an office environment in any stretch of time, you know? Right. Do you feel sorry for that or what?
Yeah, definitely. He's a weird dude.
No comprehension of the thrill of watching your team that you have advancing to the Final Four, struggling to get out of the first round, because nothing feels worse, Terry, in your office brackets, in your NCAA brackets, than to have to cross off your team 4 times because you had them going to the Final Four and they lost in the first round.
Yes.
So you have to cross them off here, then here, then up here, then over here.
Oh, boy. I hate that one.
You ever have to do that with your brackets, Terry?
I have, yes.
Vinny, have you ever had to do that with your brackets?
You know what?
No.
There was no, you're right.
Because you and Gay Phone Operator are brothers today, whether you want to acknowledge it or not.
Oh, connected as one.
Because you have no interest, and you don't get the whole idea of people being all consumed with games today.
None. Do you even enjoy the game itself, or do you just care if you make your spread or whatever?
Yes, we do like basketball in and of itself.
Well,
we have watched it for some time.
Okay, sounds great.
Don't get anyone wrong here. If people didn't have anything riding on it, it wouldn't nearly be the exciting event that it is.
You can do this to anything.
Through this.
You can do it.
You can do it with 2 drops of water on the ceiling, and if you have money on which one's going to hit the ground first, it's going to be exciting.
Then why don't you do that to everything then?
You would get the same rush, by the way. If you had $50 on which drop of water on the ceiling, I'd put 2 drops of water on the ceiling right now.
How would you do that?
Okay?
How would you do
that? That'd be hard.
All right. I can figure it out.
Okay, sorry.
All right?
Interrupting.
I put 2 drops of water on the ceiling. If I give you $50 on the left drop, believe me, your heart starts pumping.
Oh. See, but Gay gets this rush when a stranger comes over at noon he met on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I may die. That's what that's a rush.
That's the rush for him?
Yes.
I may either die or be in a dumpster covered with banana peels in the next 20 minutes.
Correct. Or I may die slow death.
Guys.
Wow. Terry, what else is going on in the world, please? I asked you that about 10 minutes ago.
I know you did. I know you did.
Go ahead.
Something actually pretty interesting, according to a recent study by a sex therapist.
Oh, I love studies, yes.
I know you do. The best time for a woman to have an orgasm.
Oh, geez. Listen up, ladies. The best time for a woman
to have
an orgasm when her husband's out of town.
No.
Oh. When her boyfriend is nowhere to be found.
Stop. No.
Oh. No?
No.
All right, well, let me think. The best time for a woman to have an orgasm is, well, out of town is really the best I got. All right, why don't you say in the suspense?
It's actually between the hours of 1 p.m. and 5.
Oh, you're going to be that technical? Between 1 and 5 p.m. Well, there ain't going to be no orgasm in today. I'll tell you that right now.
Too busy.
Not with the Drake playing Mississippi Valley State.
Yeah, who is playing between that time?
Who's the Drake playing today?
I thought we talked about the Drake.
I forgot about it. I can't remember who the Drake's playing. Come on.
So the game's between 1 and 5, which is...
Oh, there are games all through the day, too.
No, I know, but...
The Drake's taking on Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers from Bowling Green, Kentucky, the Sun Belt champions this year.
You are looking live inside the locker room of the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
Big wins against Michigan and Nebraska this year for the Hilltoppers.
Terry, that school is named after the top. Oh, the hill.
I know.
The Hilltoppers.
The Hilltoppers.
You know, not the people that hang out at the summit. These people are yodeling. Top of the hill. 1 to 5? Why? What the hell?
I will tell you why. Thanks for asking.
No wonder I'm so up against it, Terry, having all this sex in the middle of the night. What do you expect? Give me a crack at you at 2:30 and watch me work my magic.
Well,
so any guy now is having late night sex, or I would think that your most frequent time to have sex would be in the evening or in the wee hours of the morning, Terry.
You are correct on that.
4 a.m.
Love that.
I would think that that's more commonly the time you would have sex. So now every guy that just doesn't get his woman to the heights of passion, Terry, has a built-in excuse. So what do you expect? Look at the time.
Well,
Did you check your watch? Oh, wait, you got too much hair on your arms. You might want to part that and see that it's late at night, and I am not going to be at my best as far as my potential of giving you the big O unless it's 1 to 5. I listen to Terry Free on the T-Man Show.
Right. Well, the reason, like I said, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Because women love a big lunch, and that gets them all like...
It has nothing to do with food.
Gets them all ready. They like a nice big burrito at lunch. That gets them all prepared. What's the reasoning of a medical fashion, Terry?
Well, it is because it is a less stress. Well, first of all...
you can't see these women stuffing their faces
at
lunchtime. They know
I'll just have one margarita.
They know that they want their little friends in the cubicle nearby to hear their stomachs growling at 4:30. When they drown it all an hour later at happy hour.
Can I get a side of guac and a side of sour cream and a side of cheese and a side of a burrito?
Side of a burrito with my big burrito.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Because this big burrito isn't going to cut it. I need a couple of sides of burrito to go with my big burrito.
They say that on a normal work day, many couples have sex before bedtime. But that's the time when sex can be the most boring and stressful because both parties are, worried about getting up the next day and had a long day, so on and so forth.
Some people have their routines, yes, when they're getting prepared for the work day that follows the work day that just completed, Terry. That's a damn shame that we're so just living our lives via this amazing bit of structure that we can't get out of. We're just rats on a wheel, aren't we, Terry? Running to nowhere. Destiny, food for worms. But we got the big dance today. So everything right in the world.
Western Kentucky,
couples who have sex between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. are usually doing it on the weekend or on a day off. And that gives the couple more time to engage in foreplay, experiment, so on and so forth. A little bit more relaxed.
The Hilltoppers haven't been there in 5 years. They're back.
Actually get an orgasm.
Did you hear that, Terry? The Hilltoppers are back.
After 5 years absence.
Mike, you're on the air.
What? Hello?
Yes, Leg Oswego, go.
T-Man.
Yes, sir.
I have an offer for you for the link.
All right.
I work for a locating company. I paint the ground all the time, so I have 3 different colors of spray paint I would like to offer you.
3 colors?
One of each. You never know when that can come in handy, Terry. Some girl on MySpace not coming around the way I expect her to. All I got to do is throw a little graffiti over her home and let her know what I truly think of her.
Love this.
Spray paint is very valuable.
Love it. Spray paint 666 on your neighbor's garage. Run back in your house.
My thoughts exactly.
Nice.
No, it's not.
Pretend like you've never done it, Terry. Or maybe you haven't, but
no, I don't.
I couldn't pretend.
Someone's car.
Let's see, Mike. That's what you're offering us? 3 cans of spray paint for our link?
Yeah, I got 3 different colors. I got red, yellow, and orange.
Wow.
Sweet.
What wild colors. I
like just the red for
I think I'm ready to take this offer, Terry.
Wow. Really? 3 cans of spray paint, huh?
I think I like Mike's offer.
Red, yellow, and orange, is that it?
I think it's a fair exchange.
Okay.
My really ridiculously hard to find bit of footage, if you can find it at all, which I doubt anyone will be able to, even if they tried all morning. And Mike's cans of spray paint. See, I'm not holding them over a barrel here, Terry.
No, you're not.
I'm asking the world. I'm asking for something usable that I don't have right now.
Right.
And I'm fresh out of spray paint. And this sounds like the real quality kind of spray paint.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Mike's
It is. It kills llamas. If you have a llama, don't spray it around the llama. If the llama
thanks for the advice, because that was the first thing I planned on doing with it, Mike. Mike, hang on the line. We may have a deal.
Wow.
And Mike can get back to us and tell us if we're out of whack, so to speak, with our very lofty, high-praised analysis of this bit of video that may or may not, Terry, include the biggest star known to mankind right now, Ashley Alexandria Dupre.
Mankind.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, if you saw the footage, which everyone's seen now, of her dancing at the Girls Gone Wild little fiesta that they had there, it looks like the exact same girl. All right? Doesn't look like she looks right now. Doesn't look like the girl who was the hooker-ho prostitute to the stars for Elliot Greasy-ass Spitzer. Face full of shame, disgrace to the hilt, Terry.
Right.
Talk about the hilltoppers of disgraced men, Terry.
Right.
We're not talking about the way she looked to him over the past month or so, but the way she looked back then, yes. I'm convinced. It's the same girl. And what sensuality, what passion, what levels of love and passion that this woman has, Mike. You're in for a real treat here, buddy. A real treat.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Good job. Nice offer.
All right, and I get my paint. See, it all works out there.
Can't wait.
Now I got to make a list of things I want to do with my paint.
I know.
Why don't you fill out a bracket with a can of spray paint?
It's a good start. It's a good start. Right. And then you're bringing in your llama? Yeah.
Okay,
that's
right.
Careful.
Jessica Simpson and Tony Romo are taking their love to court. The basketball court. Check out the happy couple cheering on the Dallas Mavericks as they took on the LA Lakers. Unfortunately,
they wouldn't just show up to any Mavericks game. They're big Mavericks fans, but they know they can't just be seen at a game with them versus New Orleans or New Jersey or some middle-of-the-road team, not against the Raptors. They'll only show up courtside when Dallas is playing the Lakers. They have an image to uphold.
Check out the happy couple cheering on the Dallas Mavericks as they took on the LA Lakers. Unfortunately for the Texas natives, their home team lost. But on the bright side, it looks like it's a win-win situation as far as the romance goes.
Oh, goody. That means another loser season for the Cowboys. They're going to have to do something about that because obviously this guy can't perform on the big spotlight with Jay Simp in his world, Terry. If I'm a Cowboy fan, I'm taking that very seriously. I'm not thinking, oh, this is a coincidence, blah, blah, blah. Tony Romo chokes in the big game.
Cowboys are an NFL team, Vinny. I just want to dial you into the conversation.
Yeah, Vinny, just so you're linked to the conversation, the Dallas Cowboys play football, and they're sometimes known as America's team.
See, cheerleaders are known to be really hot.
Football is a bit of pigskin with laces that you toss.
Oh, that's right.
And the object of the game is to get, you have 4 downs to make a first down, and then you try to get to the end zone.
Football, I'm not
exactly.
Okay, whatever.
Football, you're a big fan of?
Basketball confuses you?
I know. I literally hate basketball. I don't like the NBA. I don't like basketball. But baseball and football, man.
Baseball.
I love baseball.
Name me 5 baseball players right now that are in the major leagues as we speak.
For real?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
You just said you love.
But a big fan. There are like thousands.
Dude, we've talked about this.
Baseball.
You look at sports like 1,000 times deeper than I look at
5 players. 5 players. Anybody could do that. Terry could probably do 5 players in baseball. Probably not.
All right, you know.
Yeah, see?
She loves her Ichiro. Oh, the Asians
they're like cousins.
Oh, yeah. Dice K. All right. Whatever.
Terry, what else is going on in the world? How about we leave you with that bit of responsibility as opposed to giving us baseball players that you're familiar with? Yes, go ahead.
Well, I am familiar with baseball, so.
All right, yes, fine. Take
like
it easy.
some other people who claim they love the sport.
Wonderful.
Can't name anything.
Wonderful. You gave us
Are we taking
Well,
shots?
right.
No,
anyway.
No, we're not taking shots.
Go ahead.
Read the story.
According to a recent survey.
It's no big whoop. Believe me, any Asian can name Ichiro.
Right.
Okay?
All right,
He's the easiest.
Right. Like, who's half black and in baseball? You know them,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Okay.
Right.
No, it's probably even more impactful for the Asian people of the world to be aware of Ichiro than yourself knowing all the half-black players.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was trying to make a joke there. Anyway, not really. Hey.
According to a recent survey, 1 in 3 men actually thinks he's addicted to internet porn. Does that sound familiar, gentlemen?
Thinks.
Yes.
But it hasn't been concluded for sure. Terry, there's so many more men who are ready to just throw themselves on the mercy of the addiction, Terry, now that internet porn is free. And I don't know when it started, when the first official day was, where internet porn didn't require you to have a prescription, a subscription anymore.
Oh, you're thinking like I am now.
I don't know when that first day was, whether it was 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 2 years ago. All I know is it's here now. You don't need to fill out any password little box. You don't need to put in your member ID. Not your member ID. You can put in your member. Not your ID. And, see, those days are now well in the past. Now the internet is offering porn on a grand scale for free.
About time.
And they are doing it well. With all the sites that I speak of all the time. So don't tell me 1 out of 3 guys thinks he's addicted to internet porn. How about 4 out of 3 guys thinks he's addicted to internet porn, Terry? Because this is taking over our world now that porn is free on the internet. Are you kidding me?
I know.
Show me a guy who doesn't have it somewhere in his, what do you call that, your cash? When you pull down
history or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Show me someone who doesn't have boys food, you porn, red porn, anything.
I just type in BO now. There it is. Movie like that's my favorite video.
It's in my favorites. It's right there in front of me.
Some people are a little reluctant to put it in their favorites.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say, show me someone who doesn't have it in their favorites. A lot of people don't put it in their favorites. I don't put it in my favorites.
I just call it something else.
Just in case. So you rename it?
I do.
You put it in your favorites and you rename it.
I think it's called Cool or something like that, right?
Cool.
Why do you rename it?
Well, I don't want to be porn, just in case someone sees
you're
it.
single and you don't have anybody checking over your shoulder, so it'd be kind of normal for you.
I let people use the computer.
Yeah, you're single. I don't know why you got to rename
hiding it from.
Yeah, who are you
I didn't
hiding
even
it
think
from?
of renaming it. It's not a bad idea, though.
Uh-oh.
See, right here.
Can rename any site that you want in your favorites, can't you?
It says yes and cool. Those are 2 points.
Yes and cool.
Yes.
How did you come up with those?
And cool, you know.
So creative.
I know, right?
It's wonderful.
It
Yes
works.
and cool. All right, I'll have yes and cool as my favorite. It's a pretty good idea.
You guys are...
honey, what would I find if I punched up yes here? Same thing you'd find if you punched up cool. But those are sites that you wouldn't be interested in there, baby.
No, you'd hate it.
So log me off! All right, cool. Renaming sites is a whole new... you'd think I would have thought of this at some point.
Right.
I can put it in my favorites.
You can. Rename it.
The convenience now is even...
It's going to be so fast for me to get there now.
Right.
If I have to type 2 letters.
I always had to search through my cache. And yet it was always at the very top.
Always.
Not much searching, but this makes it even more convenient.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
I got a buddy whose wife checks his cache every day. Without fail. Look at it again.
See, honey, I've just been looking at yes and cool and right on.
I like yup.
Yup, there you go.
Yuppie-duppie. 1 out of 3 men thinks he has an addiction.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And the definition of addiction is? I don't know whether I have an addiction because I don't know what an addiction is. I go every day.
And for how long? And can you go an extended period of time without it?
What's the definition of extended period?
Let's say a week. Let's say a month.
Oh, any woman in an extended period like that, my God.
I mean, can you even imagine or think about never even going there for a day, let's say?
A day? I can make it through a day, yes.
2?
Absolutely. And I wouldn't even need you to bribe me with any kind of
okay, well, I'm not.
cash prize if I were to make it through the day. If you said, T-Man, I challenge you to make it through the day without looking at any of your points, I'd say, all right, fine. I'll take the challenge and I'll make it.
Okay, T-Man, I challenge you for 14 days.
Oh, don't get crazy now, Terry. That ain't happening.
All right.
All right, and what's the point? Why should I?
You just asked about what the definition of addiction is. So you, I mean, and I said...
I don't think if I go once every 14 days or once a week, that's an addiction. All right? Now give me a reason why I shouldn't go for 14 days. That makes sense.
Because you don't need it. You don't need it to be turned on. You don't need to be thrilled by it. It's just something that's not necessary. You can live without it.
Live without a lot of things, but you choose to have it in your world. So,
where
are we taking this conversation?
But why do you choose to have it? Why is it so necessary?
I didn't say it was necessary. I like it.
Okay.
Makes me feel good.
Okay.
I don't need the sun to be in the sky every day. Clouds could be there every day, too. But I'll be happier to see the sun every...
Right.
I don't want to go 2 weeks without the sun. And I don't want to go 2 weeks without my free porn. I don't need it. I enjoy it. I like it. Feels good.
But every day?
I don't need it every day. I told you. You challenged me to get through a day without it. I'm taking the challenge just to keep you quiet about me not being able to make it through a day. But
you can't make it 2 weeks.
I'm not going to punish myself.
See, it's a punishment if you...
Well, punishment's a little strong.
Why do you take it as a punishment for 2 weeks?
I like it. That's why. Why should I keep myself from anything I like?
Okay. Well, we give Pasty Dave a bad time about his addiction to cigarettes, but he chooses to smoke. Well, in some cases, some people can say that porn, you can give you a problem. And
have you heard the man say a sentence without coughing up some phlegm, Terry?
Not possible.
There's some serious lung issues going on with him.
And lucky for him, he's got both addictions. Porn and cigarettes.
Well, porn can be detrimental to somebody's relationship, so that can cause harm
Well, it makes mine
and be
better.
unhealthy. Oh, does it?
Makes me healthier.
It makes you healthier. How does it make your wife feel, though? I mean, does she
wonderful
partake with you, so on and so forth?
No.
All right.
Just gives her own time. And that's what every wife needs.
Really?
Yes. Ask any wife if they wouldn't choose to have their time. Any wife is going to say, yeah, I love my time, me time. Time for myself.
Right.
What woman's going to say, no, I don't want that crap. I want to be with my husband every second, and if he's distracted by anything...
But you guys have the ability to share plenty of,
Where are we going with this?
Time together.
I'm addicted! All right?
Just want you to let it be known.
Just relentless.
I don't think I'm addicted because I don't think it affects me in any negative way.
And most addicts don't think they're addicted to whatever they're addicted to.
Those things that they're addicted to probably affect them in negative ways. Not me. Move on.
Okay.
What else is going on out there in this world of ours?
Got a really bizarre story about a man in Australia who built a robot to help him commit suicide. 81 years of
Probably
age.
couldn't break his porn addiction, huh, Terry? He's so ashamed of himself. He had to off himself. What a shame.
It is pretty sad, but it's kind of crazy.
People like you that convinced him he was doing so wrong that he felt so shamed.
Some people think that it is unhealthy.
That's quite the extensive bit of work you have to go through to commit suicide.
Yeah, definitely.
You could just have grabbed a rope. Saved yourself weeks of building the robot that is with the capabilities of... What? Pushing him off the ledge? What does the robot do?
The robot shot him.
The robot shot him? He built a robot that was capable of shooting him.
I'll kill you now.
He built a robot.
But wait, American Idol is coming on. I hate to watch that alone. Can we save this suicidal thing till 10 p.m.?
He got on the internet and downloaded plans to build a suicide robot.
Now that's commitment. Yes.
He built the robot. It included a .22 caliber semi-automatic pistol strapped to the top.
Mm-hmm.
A triggering device so he could remotely control it.
This is a great advertisement for ban on guns.
Man.
When it was all done, after he built it, he loaded the gun with 4 bullets and brought the robot out to his driveway.
You see what happens when guns wind up in the wrong hands? I think I'll go take out an entire McDonald's now.
Jeez.
The robot fired 4 shots, and at least 2 of them struck him in the head, killing him instantly.
Sounds like success.
Yes, he did leave a suicide note, and he did it out in his driveway so his body would be found.
Ha ha, I'm ripping up your suicide note and throwing it down the sewer.
Man.
No one will know the reasons.
That's pretty grim.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, thank you for such the uplifting story today, Terry.
More importantly, how do you feel about the Pittsburgh Panthers out of the South Regional today, taking on Oral Roberts, the fighting Golden Eagles?
And what is the spread? How much of an underdog is Oral Cavity?
Number 4 seed Pittsburgh Panthers are -8.5
-8.5 after winning the Big East Championship. Are you kidding me? Now, history has shown that teams that win the Big East Championship have such an ordeal in trying to win that tournament, Terry, that's so grueling, so exhausting, that they have a letdown in game number 1. But I think the point spread is already factoring in that letdown. So I say take Pitt. I say take Pitt over Oral Cavity and walk. Don't run, but walk to the bank.
Just so I'm clear, you don't like Oral?
I am against Oral for the morning's purposes.
Pitt. Okay, got it. All
yes. Right. I'm taking the Pitt over Oral.
Wow.
I'll probably never again say that in my life.
I bet you won't.
Terry, look at the time. The pregame shows begin in 10 short minutes.
Oh, can't wait.
Fill out your last-minute bracket choices right now. Throw your $20 into the office pool.
Say joke on it. Jerk off. There's 16 games today and 16 tomorrow. It's the best 2 days in sports.
Oh, just take it easy.
Come on. I love it. I can't wait. I'm leaving now.
Oh, my God.
It all leads to Hotshot logging on to his betting account and seeing 000 by Friday afternoon.
Yeah, the tournament will be the dumbest thing ever by Friday.
But it's okay. I know of a robot that may be able to assist
thank you very much.
Whoa.
If things don't work out the way you have them all planned. Mm-hmm.
Find someone to build it for us.
Oh, gee.
The T-Man Show.
Mm-hmm. Terry, look at the time. Look at the calendar. Notice where we're at. No, I'm not going to have sports dominate the show, Terry. The show is more than about any one thing.
Right.
Certainly, I know I bore you when we get too in-depth with our sports obsessions. So if you have any stories that are left over for the morning, I will take them at this time. I will also open the phone lines wide right now. Let me open those phone lines really wide right now. We're in the last hour of this Thursday morning program. I mean, I'll keep the NCAA basketball theme in the background.
Sure.
All right, sounds good. But I will open the phone lines wide. Anyone that wants to say anything about any subject right now, any relationship matters that may be bothering you, any life questions you may have, can be easily answered by the good Dr. T-Man. That's right. Let me just remind you of my qualifications. I have a degree in reverse psychology for the Wharton School of Business, as you've all known now for years. I represent all men while speaking for all women, and there's never been a question about anyone's personal life that I haven't been able to answer, and not just answer, Terry, but answer in such a way that I provide towards the betterment. That's right, it's like double income, but different. The betterment of everyone's existence to such great lengths that I can't even comprehend myself. But first, I'll take a quick story from you, Terrence. What do you have there? According to today's USA Today. Today's USA Today, yes. Yes. If you're having an affair... Clap your hands. Oh. I know. Right, yeah. Your friends probably know about it. Really? Yes. Which ones? How much I got to pay them? A lot. No. So I ain't fooling anyone. I mean, people out there ain't fooling anyone. No. Yeah. You may think you are, but truly, you're not. You're not talking to me. I mean, the USA Today didn't write about me. Not you per se. I don't know why I'm taking this so personally, Terry. I'm not guilty. I'm not being defensive. Right. And I'm not having an affair. At least not at the very second. Okay, let's see. So according to today's USA Today, if I'm understanding correctly, if someone out there is having an affair and they think they're fooling people. Right. If you're having an affair and you think you're being all slick Rick about it. On the deal, you know. If you're having an affair and you think you got all your bases covered and you're so sly and so smooth and so sleek, you can forget it because your friends know about it. They may not confront you with it, but they're on top of the situation, kind of like you are at noon today. Well, I think the USA Today is wrong, by the way. Oh. I think they're just trying to scare some already scared people out there into ratting themselves out. But just in case they're not, again, which friends are we talking about that know about this, Terry? How much you got to pay them? What's the going rate for bribery? What's the going rate to shut somebody up? I don't know. Whatever it takes. What do you think it costs? Let's say hypothetically there was let's say hypothetically I'm having an affair, Terry. Hypothetically, you are having an affair, and we all. Let's say I needed to get together some shut-up money for a guy out there who may know about it, but is likely not to say anything. But I just got to cover my ass. All right. What's the going rate on shut-up money to keep people quiet these days? Well, I don't think I don't lose touch. Honestly, I don't think it's a one-time fee. It's a never-ending stream of payments. Come on, no one's going to set that up. Because but well, that's what Terry would say. Yeah, what kind of a guy? You didn't shut me up this week. I'm bossing you $60 a month. Well, depending upon how long the affair is. I mean, whatever. Just stop hitting with such specifics. I'm just asking for a general answer. Let's say I'm having just an affair, an ongoing thing for a couple of months or so. And you become aware of it. And I want to keep you quiet. I want to get you on my payroll just to be on my side. What is it going to cost me not to have you rat me out? Oh, really? $5,000 if I ever saw you at the hotel. Ooh. $5,000, $1,000. Terry's saying $1,000. You're saying $5,000. Yes. I think yours is a little lofty. Not for you. We're talking about you or somebody else. Oh, so it pertains to the individual. Well, sure it does. I know so you're right. I'm low. I'm low. Right. I know most people can't swing that. You can swing that. That's in your ashtray. Well, what if it's more cost effective to just have me kill you then? I mean, you're going to price yourself out of the market, and all of a sudden it's cheaper for me just to hire someone to take you out. But if you find out your neighbor's cheating or you find out Bill Gates is cheating, you're going to step to Bill Gates with a couple more requests. A little bit higher. Yeah. Well, again, though, if you reach certain levels where Bill Gates is just much easier able just to hire someone, rub you out. Rub you out. You start asking for $30,000, man. No, I wouldn't. You can hire a very crafty hitman. Just don't put yourself in any danger is what I'm saying. All right. And I'm not sure this is what the USA intended when they were talking about that your friends may be aware of it. I don't think they were really getting to this.
They were just stating
this
the
area.
fact that most people who are having an affair think they're getting away with it when truly they are not.
Really? Everyone knows about it.
Oh, sure.
So don't walk around like you're so on the sly.
Right.
I don't believe that. I think they're wrong.
Okay.
Did they provide any data? Probably not. 1-866. I promise calls here, Terry, so we're not going to get too in-depth on that. Let me go to Becca. Becca, is it short for Rebecca? Whatever, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Becca.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
Hold on, my hands are on speakerphone. Hello.
Your hands are where?
Okay, no. I was on speakerphone so I could listen. No, like
I understand.
my hands are on.
All right, so now we're talking more personally, yes. More face-to-face, if you will.
Yes.
More my mouth directly into your ear.
I like it.
Is that nasty to look at?
Yes, to look at, yes.
Turn the other way.
Definitely not nasty enough. Awesome, loved it.
No, it wasn't.
You got the handset pressed right up against your ear right now, Becca?
I do.
Did you feel that, baby? All right, now how much I got to pay you not to talk about that? $10. Deal. Go ahead, Becca, baby. Doesn't she sound kind of naughty, Terry? She loves it.
Her little giggle, and she's...
Doesn't take much to turn Becca on, let me tell you.
No, it doesn't.
Actually, I don't know, it's kind of hot.
Really? It was kind of hot? That kind of work for you?
It does.
Well, there's
actually.
plenty more where that came from, baby.
Where'd it come from?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Anyway, what's going on, baby? What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm just driving back to my apartment. I just got my daughter off from school.
Dropped your daughter off?
Bad connection.
Any father? All of a sudden, I'm losing the connection.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought I heard that.
Is there any father in this daughter of yours world?
There's no father.
Oh, I love you, you little naughty hooker. I love it. Well done.
Do it on my own.
You ran him right out of town, didn't you, you little bad girl?
He did, actually out of the country.
He's out of the country. Man, getting out of town wasn't good enough for him. He wanted to be in a completely different... He wanted a body of water to separate him from Becca. I love it. You're so naughty, aren't you, Becca? How many kids you got?
I am a little bit naughty, actually.
How many kids you got, you little naughty bad girl?
Just one.
Just one? How old's your daughter?
She's 4.
She's 4?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had relations with some unknown stranger? And aren't most strangers unknown?
It was probably 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Tell me the circumstances that made you have this unbelievable thirst for sex.
Well, I mean, that's not really who's calling, but
well, now
I just get lonely. I need some attention. That's all.
You get lonely. You need attention, so you need to be in the company of a strapping man to do nothing but bring you the ruckus.
Absolutely.
Yes. And where did you do it? Your place, his place, a neutral site? Where was it?
Are you serious? This is not what I called.
I know it's not what I called, but
place.
it is not.
Oh, God. She's like, I really didn't want to disclose that, but it was a month.
Your place? Really?
Yeah.
In your bed or over your couch or on the floor or against the wall or over the kitchen table or what? Jeez. On your couch?
Yeah.
Really? Do you like to have some clothes on when you're having sex like this, or do you take it all off? Were you completely naked on your couch?
Well, I had on this little thing. It was a little cute little thing with straps and lace and stuff.
You like the really
what the hell she's talking about, but I love it.
It's turning you on because you like it a little.
She put on a little cute thing with lace and straps and stuff.
Okay. Still like it. Still in.
So you put on a cute little thing with lace and straps and stuff and then head right over to the couch?
No, I had it on underneath what I was wearing.
And this guy from 2 weeks ago that you had sex on the couch with the lace and the straps, did you know this guy before of this day that you were all lacy and strappy over the couch there, or did you meet him on that day?
I did meet him on that day.
You didn't?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And where'd you meet him, at a club or what?
Yeah.
Wow, and you still put on something lacy and strappy for him?
Oh, she knew what she was getting into.
I
she knew what she wanted
already.
You went out with that on?
Yeah, she went out with that on.
Did you go out of the house that night knowing you were going to bring someone back to your apartment?
Kind of. Like, I didn't know for sure, but, like, I was pretty, like...
You wanted to be prepared. You wanted to be prepared with your lacy, strappy little number there.
It's the same thing I used to do, you know, when I used to prepare myself. I put something lacy and strappy on.
Yeah, but you wear it well.
True,
yes. True. Wow. So did he stay the night?
No way.
Actually, well, yeah, I mean, not like the whole night.
And your daughter sleeping quietly in her bedroom while this is going on the couch, or what?
No, I sent her to the sitters for the night.
You took her to the sitters for the night? She spends the night at the sitters?
Her parents, I think she said, didn't she?
Yeah.
Did you say the sitters or your parents?
No, the sitters. My parents don't live around here.
Oh, wow. Wow. I'm going to need you to keep her all night because I'm definitely putting something lacy on tonight. So, prepare yourself for an all-nighter. Thank you.
The sitter takes your daughter for the night?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You've had the sitter...
I have to, like, take care of myself in order to, like, be a good mom. You know, I have to be happy in order
for her to be a quality mom, she has to take care of herself, Terry, or else she's not able to be of the high-quality mom caliber that she likes to be. It makes sense, Terry. It's a philosophy that works. And that means leaving the kid at the sitters all night, kid scratching at the window looking for mommy.
Where is she?
All for a purpose. Now, this sitter, I'm imagining, has been in your world for some time. Not just met her this week. This sitter you've been trusting for a while, I imagine?
It is, yeah.
It is? Okay. Anyway, why did you call, Becca?
Okay, so because of my circumstances, like financially, like I don't have anybody to support me, and so I decided like to become a dancer.
You're a new in the industry dancer.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's like all good.
Terry,
like,
can you break 100?
You know, I'm like a week and a half into it.
Yes.
Except like
you're only a week and a half into the stripper world.
Yeah.
Wow, good for you.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. It's going well, except like my titties are like smaller than Nicole Richie's.
Your boobs are smaller than Nicole Richie's?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And so, like, I'm trying to somehow kind of, like, have a fundraiser or, like, raise money because I'm already broke. That's why I'm, like, going into this.
Yeah, it's like a catch-22, I get
it. Like, the guys that get dances are kind of, I think they're maybe pedophiles or something like that.
Really?
How much money do you think you need to raise to get boobs to make more money on the job?
Well, I had gone to the doctor, and he said it would be like $5,500.
Uh-huh. And that's how much you need? You're not even part of the way there, or what?
I'm not even part of the way there yet.
$5,482.
I need $5,482, T-Man, and 37 cents.
That's right.
But the place that I work for said that they might do like a partial loan, like if I get half of it.
Put your boobs on layaway. I get it.
Careful where you go. Careful where you go.
I tell you, this woman is just trying to make her way in the world.
Right.
That's all she's talking about. So what are you asking? You're asking for a loan from the T-Man? You're asking, what are you asking for? You're asking for donations?
She's doing a fundraiser.
You're offering a bake sale? What are we talking about here?
Well, I'm trying to get some ideas. I figure you might have some ideas. Like,
I got some ideas, baby.
This ain't no loan. I don't want the money back.
I ain't the money store. But I do loan money for the cause.
How about a lemonade stand?
Terry?
So what are we talking about?
Truffle lemonade stand.
Terry, usually I can listen to a woman's voice on the air,
yes,
and I can feel pretty confident as to where she falls on the T-Man scale. Now, the typical scale, 1 to 10, I don't deal with that because I think that scale is bogus. No one uses 1 through 5, blah, blah, blah. So the T-Man scale, I've been talking about it for many years now.
Right.
This caller, however, I've been listening to her now for the past 10 minutes. It feels like 3 years. And I really couldn't tell you. I got to be honest.
Yes.
If she's way hot to just downright fugly. I couldn't tell you if she's got a face that can make a train take a dirt road or she has a model-looking face that is just yet to be discovered. I don't know. I'm sure she falls somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
That's my guess.
All right.
But I'm having trouble, based on the way she sounds, figuring out whether she's really pretty freaking hot or just not passing grade kind of situation here.
So
I need to get your instincts on this, Terry Free. What is your gut Fill with peanut butter right now.
Well, we did establish that by her giggling and things like that she is a little freaky and.
Well, I'm not asking about freaky. I know about that.
No, I know that.
I know she's a bad girl. I'm asking, do you think she's good looking on the good looking side of the scale or no?
Right? Do I really think so? No.
Such a hater, of course. Yeah.
I tell. I'm sorry.
Look who I'm asking. Well, Becca, what if I give you the money for your boobs, but in order to earn that cash allotment that will get you to your destination, you have to have sex with this guy?
Hey, girl, bend over, touch your toes, let me lick a peanut.
Okay.
It took a while to get started.
I know.
It's like starting your car on a cold winter's morning.
Definitely like that.
Took John a couple of seconds, but
it kicked over eventually.
I don't know, Becca.
Hello?
Yes, Becca, we're still here. We're just talking about you. It's like you're not even here anymore.
I mean, like, if it was somebody I could choose, and like, what? Like, it's like.
So you would prostitute yourself, is what you're saying. Okay, that's good to know.
But there are sites, and we've even talked about it.
Yes.
We've talked about those sites where you...
Yeah, but Becca doesn't want to go all through all that work.
Well, I mean,
do
you want me to give you some of the suggestions of fundraisers that Terry Cam Chatters...
Terry, find out if, Pasty, find out if Becca has a MySpace, all right?
People are asking about the MySpace.
Screw this speculation. Let me find out once and for all if Becca is good looking or not. Find out what the hell we're dealing with here.
You said she falls somewhere in the middle. Make a prediction. What are you feeling? Like, if you got set up with her, are you in or out?
I say she falls somewhere in the middle, and believe it or not, I think it's pretty smack dab in the middle.
Okay.
I think she's got a body that is not the most high-tone, athletic kind of baby-making, hips-looking body. I think she's got some cottage cheese on her thighs.
Really?
You think she's really skinny or what?
Yes. Well, she said that the pedophiles seem to like her, so that makes me think she looks young.
Well, she
really skinny
young.
and looks young and
good
looking. Yeah. What are you thinking? What kind of visuals do you have in your mind on Becca?
I'm seeing really, really skinny, like
really
too
skinny. Really?
But
told you I couldn't paint a picture on this girl. I'm having trouble with this one. You're seeing rail skinny kind of girl.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that. I'm thinking she's got a little chunk to her.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I'm thinking she's just...
I'm not saying she's overweight. I'm just saying she's got a little... she's got one of those skinny fat bodies, but not really skinny. Kind of like, not in shape, but not like real overweight.
Like
but
skinny
Drew Barrymore kind of, no?
Not skinny fat. I just said skinny fat, but not skinny. No, skinny fat is like just loose, not toned.
Well, no, I know.
I'm thinking she's kind of chubby fat, but not really chubby fat. I don't know. She's kind of like, I don't know. What's for a girl who's, let's say she's 5'4".
Okay.
The ideal weight is somewhere between what, about 110 to 140?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
What'd I say?
For 5'4"?
For 5'4", 120 to 145, something like that.
Yeah, probably.
All right, I see her at like around 156. 150.
I'm not feeling that for some reason, but maybe you're right.
I'm seeing 98 pounds.
No, I'm going to change that. If she's 5'4", I think she's right on the top end of that range, like 145.
Whoa.
But not looking like she's really got a bad body.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And her face is all right. Very doable.
Okay.
But she ain't, stopping everything that's going on in your coffee shop when she walks in the joint.
She's no Ashley Alexandra Dupre.
No Ashley Alexandra Dupre, no.
Okay. Just making sure.
But...
even when she was like
she's got a lot of redeeming characteristics.
Okay.
If you're going to choose to be a dancer, though, you got to be sort of confident that you look good and you can make money, right?
And even those who don't even have, you have to admit, those who don't even have the implants or anything.
Oh, yeah, I got to remember, she's got no boobs.
Yeah, she has no boobs.
Yeah, so she can't be fat.
Because she's asking for the...
She's fat with no boobs. She should just...
All right, 86 pounds.
There you go. Now you're in.
And ready to be broken in half.
Oh, she's perfect.
At the asking.
It's my kind of girl.
Pace, you got her MySpace punched up?
I have yes, and I have a face picture, but she is unblocking it as we speak, unprivating it.
Unprivate.
She's unprivating her privates for you?
Yes.
Wow.
But I just have a headshot right now. I'm going to print that out right now.
How's her headshot looking?
Looking good.
Really?
Good.
Really?
All right.
Are you sure?
Terry, she get a boost by Friday if this holds up. If it ain't going to be by me, it'll be by one of these listeners. Spend their last buck to bend her over a couch in a little lacy, strappy dilly there, Terry.
She goes out looking.
But some guy did it for free.
Mm-hmm. Does she want to make her MySpace profile available on the TManShow.com? Why don't you ask her that? If she's really looking for donations, let me talk to her. Paige, you put her on hold.
No, hold on, baby. I'll put Joel, just a second here.
Pasty, put her on. He's too busy talking.
Can we see this weekend?
Sorry to distract you. I know you're having a very personal conversation with Becca.
I was doing what I was
Becca.
Yes.
Are you interested in having the masses in the listening audience be able to punch up your MySpace profile and email you and make it available right on the front page of the TManShow.com? I mean, you are looking for a goal here. You are looking to fulfill a dream. You are looking for donations. Do you want the T-Man listeners? But with that comes a lot of comments from hater listeners. I want to make sure you have that in mind. If I put your profile on the front page of the TManShow.com, you're going to get all comers, so to speak, emailing you all through the day and then some. Is that something you're interested in at this time, Becca?
You know what? For the titties, I would do it.
Wow.
Or maybe we should just keep this more personal between me and you. That's, of course, if my wife's not listening.
Right.
Who's that now?
All right, well, then there you go.
What's that?
We will make your MySpace very available for all the listeners to punch up if they go to the TManShow.com in a minute. All right?
Is that gonna be the make or break of it, though? I mean,
now you'll probably earn about $12 based on that. But get a lot of weird emails.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Almost worth it.
Who knows? Maybe some generous listener will get you to, I don't know, close to $100.
There's a lot of weird internet people with a lot of money out there. You never know.
Sure. Listeners ain't parting with their cash, not in this day and age, when it breaks the bank to fill a gas tank.
I know.
You think listeners going to have Becca cry me a river, I don't have boobs story? You have them hand over $5,500 in cash? I don't think so. So bad decision to put your profile on the TManShow.com, but we already got your consent, so it's too late. Okay. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Maybe she gets her $5,500, Terry.
Maybe.
But considering where we are in the world right now...
I know, I agree.
Where it costs your last buck to buy a frickin' loaf of bread?
Yes.
Bread for $1, still a good deal.
We gotta get the government to drop money out of a helicopter just so we can make ends meet? That's what they're doing, Terry, with these rebate checks coming down the pike. They're basically flying a helicopter over the country and dropping money out of it. But how long will that last? That gets you 2 gas tanks full.
Yep, pretty much. And then you're done.
Yeah, so not really thinking very good odds for you, Becca, that you're going to get the money out of the listeners. So all that's left is me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm a married man, if my wife's listening. Because she divorces me every day and makes me remarry her, Terry.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you guys must have a lot of gravy boats.
That's right. And I thank you every day for that.
You're very welcome. Just fill up full of gravy once when I come over with you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Sweet.
I got some gravy for it right now.
Oh.
The T-Man Show.
We go live.
You're looking live.
The Portland State Vikings against the Kansas Jayhawks. Terry,
Yes.
do you hear these sounds?
I do.
These are the sounds that give you a feeling of no doubt that the dance is officially underway.
It is.
Drink in the parking lot.
We're dancing.
We're down that clock a little bit more, too, as this first half has gone on.
You hear the sounds of squeaking sneakers and the chants of defense.
I do.
Doubled. Samoa was free and hits a 2. They're so concerned about Dominguez, and rightly so.
Dominguez is a 5'5" guy.
Down low, and guys like Mora could kind of control that perimeter. Dominguez is a guy who can hurt you. Another 3.
Oh, yeah, Terry, don't you agree?
They've got 6 guys who've made more than 20. They've got another 4 guys who've made 10. So they've got 10 guys on this team who have made it.
All right, what's the freaking score already?
Chalmers, another 3. Morrow got it.
Mario Chalmers, he's badass.
Is he?
Oh, yeah, he's like the whole team?
No, the whole team's good.
Collins on Dominguez. 8-3 run right now by the 16th seeded Vikings.
The 16-seeded Vikings trying to do what no 16 seed has ever done and beat a 1 seed. A traveling violation. He's going to train to the plane.
With the travel. So Dominguez, their leading scorer, they'll need him to shoot and pass.
And rebound and stab the rest of the players on Kansas to have a chance of winning this game. Okay.
Right. Dominguez is good. Little dude.
He's like 5'5"?
Yep. It says 5'6" in the media guide. It means 5'5".
That means he's 5'6" and 3-inch heels. Anyway, it sounds like the dance is in full swing, but why do I get the sense that not only Vinnie the Pooh, but a lot of our listeners are more interested in MySpacing Becca and trying to see what the hell's going on there. They may not be offering $5,500 for her boob job, but here's $80. Get yourself a new hairstyle, baby.
Right. Whoa, really?
Wow. Well, you know how mean
I was right, wasn't I?
You know how mean our listeners can be. You were right about what?
That she was not attractive.
She's good looking. She's all right. I mean, what does attractive really mean these days? She's fine. No, I looked at her MySpace. She's fine. She's all right. I mean, I think Pasty Dave may have gotten a little excited there for a second, but she's fine. She's fine. Believe me, there are a lot of listeners right now emailing her all kinds of suggestive little thoughts and ideas that they have.
I bet.
Big dancing all over her. Yeah. So there is a lot of big dancing right now going on.
I know.
And let me give away, in honor of the NCAA tournament being underway, let me give away a 3-pack of CDs. What a segue, don't you think? 1-866-663-TMAN. That's 1-866-663-TMAN. First caller right now will win yourself a fine prize. Why are you raising your hand,
I don't mean to interrupt, but a lot of the Terry Cam chatters who are going to tmanshow.com to find her MySpace and stuff, and photos, they're upset because apparently she has reprivated her pictures.
She reprivated her privates?
Yes.
Pasty, why has Becca, she already getting second thoughts about being all public? Why has she reprivated her privates? A lot of T-Man Terry Cam fans are upset with her already. So there's just one front page picture, that's all she's offering?
I believe so.
We don't get to see her drinking with her friends, that typical picture. And, Vegas, 06. We don't get to see those pictures.
Pink cowboy hat. We love it.
That's what MySpace is all about, to see those pictures.
Girl.
Why is she privating her privates?
Because it was only meant for your
What happened to Vegas? I forgot the rest.
God, you're a girl.
You're on the air. Hello.
I'm easy.
You are.
Hello, I'm calling to win the CDs.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Romy Rome.
Where you at, Romy Rome?
Romy Rome.
In Napa.
Romy Rome in Napa. Congratulations. You are, in fact, the first caller, and I should probably give the prize package of CDs to someone who's more of a newer listener, less known, but you can't be denied as the first caller, so it's going right into your lap there, Romy Rome.
Right on.
I don't think Romy Rome's won anything before, has he?
I don't believe so. He's just called to call.
Now he's talking about himself in the third person, yes. Romy Rome, how would you like your CDs personalized? Is there some artist that you've been dying to get a hold of as far as their CD is concerned, or no?
Well, I definitely want to get some Mariah Carey in there. The other two, I'll let you pick, T-Man.
He's a big Mariah Carey fan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hello, everybody in Terry Cam chat. How y'all doing today?
Oh, they're all Romy.
This Romy Rome has turned out to be a real thug. Terry wants some Mariah Carey for his car CD, little changer there. Okay, well, we'll get you the Mariah Carey CD, and we'll pick two others for you. Congratulations to you, Romy Rome.
Thank you.
You are, in fact, this morning's a winner.
You have a good day.
Woo! Good job.
He's already sending me on my way, Terry.
I know.
You have a good day, T-Man. I'm done with you.
Got my prize and run. Got games to watch.
Pasty, congratulations, Romy Rome. Oh, he's too busy talking to Becca. Look at him. He's too busy talking to Becca.
I loves her.
You what?
I'm trying to get some pictures of her.
You know what? Let her do as she pleases.
Don't know what she's doing.
Don't put any pressure.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
Don't put any pressure on her. If she wants to reprivate her privates, that's her prerogative.
Okay.
All right?
I only have a one-bedroom, so I don't know where we're going to put the crib, I mean, I don't know, maybe kind of talking her.
Pasty, strong-arming her. Giving her the...
I was trying to help.
The long arm of the law.
From what we hear about his arms.
You might want to pick up on... I'm alerting you. You might want to pick up on Romy Rome on line 6.
Got it.
All right?
Romy.
Romy.
That didn't sound forced.
All right, yeah.
Romy. Oh, buddy.
John, why are you still holding on?
You know what, though, man? And Vinnie the Pooh, I'm sorry we're out of time, so I guess I'll just close out the show. If you want to battle my boy Delirious, you can battle him anytime. Thank you very much for... What do you mean, huh? Are you lost for
A
words?
professional doesn't get a little bit distracted during his official sign-off, John. So if you're trying to show that you have the abilities for the trade, you better show them now. Don't get distracted. You're in the middle of a sign-off.
He said the other day about my boy Delirious.
You were in the middle of a sign-off.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Russia's back in. Flush Aldrich is watching Morrison. Nice rejection by Cole Aldrich. They trigger it with rush to Chalmers. Pressure's on him. Jackson is great.
We'll take care of you again. I know this.
Boy, does he look sharp today. It's hard to imagine that he had ACL surgery. And came back in mid-November.
For tuning in.
The T-Man Show.